3, 2, 1. Bam! Relaxing BGM. Yo yo. Relaxing. R stands for relaxing. Yeah. Do you feel relaxed? Uh-huh. Not me. Yeah. Hello. Wow. Yo! My name is Doppio. My name is Doppio. Oh my god, who's that? It's me, Doppio. Hi. Welcome to another Doppio Dropscythe stream. It's been a little while since the last one, I think, but don't worry. Don't you worry. It won't be a while until the next one either. Now, I have a lot of explaining to do and a lot of talking to do, so I hope that you enjoy tonight's Zatsu affair. Ahem. Alright, but first, let me say hi, sidekicks. Missed you a lot. It's good to be back. Oh my goodness gracious. It's been a lot, but it's great to be back. Firstly, let's say thank you. Ellen, thank you. Mikachu, thank you. Hongsi, thank you. And Suzu Asu, thank you. There's gonna be a lot of talking, so if I'm not able to respond to your super chats, just know that thank you. Just know that thank you. Thank you. It's been 84 years. No, it's not been 84 years. It's been 11 days. And technically I streamed yesterday, kind of. I was on Sunny's stream. Camille says, welcome back, Pio. Finally got the car. Oh, congratulations for the car. Vroom vroom. I was playing Street Fighter yesterday. Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. Well, the reason why I was playing Street Fighter and not really streaming was that I really did not know how it would go. Like, I was wondering if I played Street Fighter, it might lag the heck out of everything. So I didn't know whether or not I would commit to playing. I'm glad that everything worked out though. Isaiah, what is Doppio? I'm Doppio. Midoriko, 1 year, thank you, Midoriko. And Inui says, welcome back, Pio. Now the reason why... Oh, April says, 1 year were the best community anyone could ever ask for. It brings so much happiness and color to my life. Thank you for that little smile and happiness. Thank you, April! Now, the reason why I was unsure if I could stream yesterday and play Street Fighter yesterday and get all those geefs out of the way. Are you still having blue screen Pikachu's Pio-chan? No, I hope not. Willow says you're amazing. Ah, thank you, I am amazing. And I've got some amazing news. Pio says, hi Pio, it's been 30 months. Thank you so much for being here 30 months. Hana Sakurai, welcome. Irashai. TomoCB says, Pio-chan, thank you, TomoCB. Is your internet good now? Yeah, my internet's pretty good. Guys. And the reason is, well... I'm living in Japan right now. I'm living in Japan right now. Right this minute, right this second, I am in Japan. Right now. I have moved to Japan. Right now, I'm in Japan. You know, I guess it might have been a little bit obvious since I wasn't able to stream for a while. Yeah. Hi. Automa says, welcome back. Thank you. I'm back. Yeah, so let's go. It was a tough... You said December. I said by December. To be honest, I didn't really know when, but then everything kind of clicked last... Well, not last second. It just all clicked. It was kind of funny. Like, after the 3D debut happened, I kind of like got the whole like I got the idea that everything was falling into place and that I could move to Japan like as early as August, second week August, and so now I'm here. I've been in Japan for a couple days now. Anisia says, super duper big congratulations, Bio. Thank you, Anisia! Yeah! It's been one of my dreams since a child to actually live in Japan, so I'm glad that I can finally do that. Now, we have a lot of talking to do about that. Huh. Pink Paper Heart says, wow, EP, you must be so stressed and busy. Missed you so much, Biotan. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you, Pink Paper Heart. Yeah, actually, I've been kind of overwhelmed with a lot of things. Trust me, moving to a completely different country ain't the easiest thing in the world. Let me tell you that. There's a lot of things that you have to kind of like do. But, well, if I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here and I can go to a 7-Eleven anytime I want. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's convenient. But I think the most convenient thing is that I'll be able to go to the 3D studio, the Anycolor 3D studio, pretty often, way more often than before. Before, what would happen is that there was like a big project, I would be like flown out. I would be flown out, and because, you know, flying is also quite a big process, it would be kind of tough, right? But now that I'm in Japan, I have way more opportunities to do a lot more stuff. So now that I'm finally here, hi! I'm Doppio and I'm streaming from Japan right now. Well, there are... I saw a lot of questions on Marshmallow. Some of them were like, oh, Doppio, will you be streaming at this time? 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 I saw a lot of messages saying, Doppio, for people living in California, we have to wake up at 5 a.m. for you, Doppio. And I'm like, oh man, that's tough. I hope that I can kind of like settle in. Right now, it's a little bit tough to say that I'll be able to stream like multiple times a day, or like different kinds of stuff. Right now, it's easiest for me to stream nighttime-ish Japan. The reason is, well, aside from having to like figure out like how to situate myself and like get everything ready, I'm back in school. I'm back in school, guys, I'm back in school. I'm taking lessons. I'm taking Japanese lessons too. I'm taking Japanese lessons so that I can better communicate with people. And it's gone quite well. Like so far, every time I've gone to like a store and stuff, I've been able to communicate in Japanese. Things have been awesome. Now the lessons aren't every day, and the lessons aren't even that long. Like, but it's been helping. I want to actually do my very best so that I don't really inconvenience anyone while I'm here. I want to be able to, do good while I'm here. And I also want to be able to make new friends in NIJISANJI JP as well. Some people were like, oh, Doppio, it'd be so nice if you could make friends with some people in the JP branch, and I completely agree. Actually, I've been, some of you might even know that Doppio Dropscythe is a very introverted person. But I've been doing my best, actually. I've been doing my best to reach out to some people too. Like the other day, I don't know, if you're in Japan, you might know what this is, but there's like this little chocolate egg. There's this like little chocolate egg thing going around in Japan right now. It's like a NIJISANJI chocolate egg promotion kind of thing. Like you buy a chocolate egg, and inside of the chocolate egg, there is like a liver. like a tiny chibi standee of a liver, right? You know that egg, Booboo? Yeah, you know that egg? So, now the thing is that I thought to myself, what if I thought to myself, okay, whoever I get in this egg, and call it a gotcha, whoever I get from this egg, I'm going to shoot a DM, and I'm going to tell them my funniest joke. I'm gonna tell them my funniest joke. No. It might be. Now, some people might think, Doppio, you crazy mad lad. Why would you tell somebody just like randomly out of the blue and tell somebody your funniest joke? Yeah. Become extroverted gotcha challenge, yeah. How's it going? Well, it went well. So, the first person that I told... Well, actually, before I say who the first person I messaged was, can you guess what my funniest joke is? Is it the teeth joke? 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 Was it the teeth joke? Yes. Yes. Yes, it was the teeth joke. It was the teeth joke. Anyway, using my very, the thing is though, is that while you might know me as somebody who's kind of crazy, or somebody who's kind of like, loud, obnoxious, I wanted to try my politeness when reaching out to JP senpais especially. But I was lucky. I got somebody who I've messaged before, who I've interacted with before, and I was able to talk to Aunt Tama, who was the greatest pitcher ever in Nijikoshin, my teammate. and I spoke. I was texting, right? But I used completely the Japanese that I knew, and it went well. I was able to tell my joke, and she was like, "Warau." I saw the kanji for "warau," waratta. Like, yes, yeah, wonderful. I'm moving up in the world. My Nihongo is going to become more jozu. Motto jozu ni narimasu. Motto jozu ni narimasu. Motto jozu ni naritai kara. Benkyou. Mainichi benkyou. Mainichi benkyou shimasu. Anyway, telling jokes in another language is actually so hard. Yeah. Now I'm kind of scared. I might want to try the gacha challenge again, but I don't know. I think I'll try it again though. Anyway, like I said, I'm moving. I have moved to Japan. I have my little laptop set up. I have my microphone set up. Things sound not so crusty anymore. I am living in a pretty comfortable situation right now. I think that I'll be able to stream pretty often again. And yeah. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I still have my big projects here and there that I'm going to be working on. Next week, look out for next week, because next week I'm also announcing another big project. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like figuring out stuff. I've been working on voice packs. I've been working on projects. Next week there's gonna be. Will it be next week? yeah, next week there's gonna be another project that I'm announcing. So, look forward to that. I can't talk about it too much, but just take a look. Be on the lookout for something kind of exciting and legendary next week. Yeah. Anyway, our magenta chef is never leaving the kitchen. That's true. You know me. I'm always cooking. I'm always trying to see what I can do for the rest of, number one for you guys. 100% I'm doing this for Sidekicks, but I also like to do a lot of projects to kind of like bring NIJISANJI in. Well, so I really like doing projects that'll make everyone be like, whoa, that was cool, Doppio. Thanks for hosting, or thanks for setting stuff up. And I also love being part of other people's projects too. Like, I really like being part of yesterday's Street Fighter. That was really fun. I saw somebody. I think it was 2 days ago actually. I saw somebody make a repost on Twitter saying, "Wow, Sunny praised Doppio so much. Doppio is going to rewatch this over and over and over again." And I have. You caught me. Man, that Sunny Briscoe saying, "Doppio, I'm so proud of you, man." I was like, oh man. Man. I tried hard though, I tried hard. When I locked in, I remember like saying absolutely nothing except for it got gift at the very end. But I tried. I really wanted to have fun with it. I really want to have fun with it. I like that I was able to get Shu to use his main against me, and I have no idea what to do against Shu. When he was using Juri, but when he was using E Honda, I was like, ha! You approached me, you got grabbed. It's like, yeah. I was doing well. You have to watch the VOD. Yeah, it's a fun VOD. I think I played everyone but Maridin, but I was able to win quite a few times. I was able to play a lot with Claude too, and I've been like hanging out with Claude, talking to Claude a lot recently. Claude's a really cool guy. But I did win, so now I have to figure out what our duo name is. Are you in Japan? Hi! Ore wa Nihon ni imasu. Imasu yo, iru yo. Iru yo. Doppio wa. Would you get bald with him? You know, he sent me like a DM the other day or something saying, "Doppio, would you want to get bald with me?" I was like, sure, why not? Why not? He's my new buddy. Claude Clawmark's my new buddy, and I have to think of a really cool duo name for us. I have to figure it out. I mean, I could figure it out. I probably could figure it out. Like, for example, so C and D are together, right? C and D, A, B, C, D. So CD, CDs. I have to think about it. Or we can combine our last names. Drop, Mark, Claw, Scythe. But I don't know, those sound like ship names to me. Those like still sound like ship names. I gotta think of something good. CD. You know, Claude says... Oh, well, there goes my phone. Well, hold on while I charge my phone. I plugged in my phone and everything. I thought it was gonna be fine. Well, you're gonna see PNG Doppio for a while. Hold on. Let me just charge my... I'm charging it inside of like the socket now. Anyway, well, you're stuck with me, PNG. Let's see, A, B, C, D. Well, you know, Claude always says dog a lot. C dog. Somehow I think that might not be. Sea dog. Maybe not. Compact disc. Ipyong. Anyway, wow, great, I'm a PNG. Nah, that's someone else. Yeah, you're right. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, anyway, we're doing today, what are we doing today? Today we are doing a Zatsu where I am, like, answering your questions and stuff. Now, someone might ask, Doppio, why are you doing this? Well, I'm at a new chapter of my life, and I wanted to say, you know, I wanted a nice little new beginning. You know, new chapter of my life, living in a completely new country for the foreseeable future. And I thought that it might be a good idea to feel really, you know, like a good new beginning, so that new sidekicks who haven't, you know, heard about me too much, don't really know what I'm about too much. Like, I saw some new sidekicks pop up. They were like, yo, Doppio! I'm a new sidekick. I really like what you did with your 3D debut. So, no. Might as well. Might as well. Hold on, I have an idea. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Well, I might... okay. Okay, while I get my phone to load, well, I guess, like, the first thing I can say about me, I'm not really good at technology, which is kind of funny because I work with technology all the time. So a lot of the times, my technology or my carelessness will happen, and you'll have to find me doing something really funny and crazy to make up for it. Yeah, that's lesson number 1 about Doppio Dropscythe. Blue screens of death happen so much, almost every time. Ever since the beginning, right? Blue screens of death, streams crashing, games crashing. Even now, 3 years later, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. So let me go and say thank you to the super chats and stuff, and then we'll get started with those questions and answers. All right. Anyway, let's see, where was I? Tomochibi, thank you. Adama says welcome back, thank you. Anicia says super duper big congratulations, Pio, thank you, Anicia. Pink Paper Heart says, wow, Yippee, you must be so stressed and busy. Miss you so much, Pio-chan. Welcome back. Thank you, Pink Paper Heart. Chen Haruto says, congrats on your move to Japan. But happy to know you're now closer to the Philippines. It would be easier now for meet and greets events. Yippee! Yeah, I guess it would be slightly easier, yeah. Let's go, Philippines. King Senia, 5 gifts. Thank you so much, Ksenia. SW says, holy heck, congratulations, Pia, and welcome back. Thank you, SW. Inui says, Pio-chan, yokoso. Nihon ne. Welcome to Japan. Thank you for welcoming me, Inui. Sano says, Pio-chan okaeri and Nihon ne yokoso. Thank you, Sano. It's nice to be welcomed. Yoshida, thank you for 30 months. Shimulari says, congrats on moving to Japan at last. Wow, exciting! A delight to see you back. We missed you. Can't wait to see what you do. Yeah, me neither. I'm already like booking things to do at the studio. Oof. Let's see how that goes. Let's see. Yakiniku says, congratulations, enjoy your life in Japan. Thank you, Yakiniku. Home says, congrats on moving to Japan, Pia. So is closet streaming no longer happening? Also, welcome back, missed you streaming. Yeah, for now, I don't think I'll be streaming from a closet. I have a little corner at the place where I'm at, and I'm streaming over here in my little corner. Does it sound okay? I'm hoping that it doesn't sound so bad. It's definitely not as touched as it was at home. Back where, you know, where I was before. So, I hope that it sounds okay. It's definitely gonna be a new journey. Oofy. Nadiko, thank you for 5 gifts, Nadiko. Black Pearl Angel with 10 gifts, thanks so much, Black Pearl Angel. SCD says, welcome new sidekicks, let me give you a new uniform. Ball's shirt, oh great. Komugi with 5 gifts. Thank you, Komugi. Kasa says, thank you for a wonderful 2 years, BL. It's been a full 2 years of fun memories with you and Sidekicks. Looking forward to making more. Thank you very much for making these memories, Kasa. Please make more memories with us. Ruriri says, congratulations on the move, PL. Otsun, huge congrats. I'm so excited for you. Thank you, Ruriri. Yeah, projects upon projects upon projects. Panic Shie, thank you, welcome. Klein Winwin says, now I want to study harder to improve my Japanese again. Thanks for letting me know, Klein Winwin, of your new goal. That's my goal too. Leonero says, Pio-chan, I was so surprised. I'm so proud of you and will continue to support Pio-chan, who's working hard toward your dream. Yokoso, Nihon ne. Pio-chan, sugoku ureshii. Ore mo sugoku ureshii. You know, thank you. Asamiye with 5 gifts, thank you, Asamiye. Bubune says, congratulations on opening up a new chapter. Sending you lots and lots of blessings and luck. I hope many good things happen to you. Thank you, Bubunu. Kind of a wild song. Let me go back to something not so wild. Anyway, thank you, Bubunu. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to make sure good things happen to Sidekicks as well. Ruriri with 5 lovely gifts. Thank you so much, Ruriri. Bubunu with gifts. Kamsamnida. Thank you, Bubunu. Tomoshibi. Thank you, Tomoshibi. For 5 gifts, Adama says, I was wondering why the air in Japan's been so good lately. Turns out it's because they're here. Ah, thank you. You're such a charmer. Mavis says, Pio-chan, congrats. I'm so happy for you. That's my rice cooker. Pio-chan, congrats, I'm so happy for you. You're living your dream, yay! Good luck to your new life in Japan, blah blah. Also happy 30 months to me. Yo, thank you for being here for 30 months. 2.5 years. Thank you, Mavis. Elder Flower says, congrats on achieving the dream. Have fun in JP. Gumbo with school and welcome new sidekick. So he king, proud of you, Doppio. Oh, so hecking proud of you. Thank you, Elder Flower. I'm glad that you're proud of me. Mino for 30 months. Thank you, Mino. Shima with 10 months. With 10 gifts. Thank you so much, Shima. Pipiu with 5 gifts. Thank you, Pipiu. Sally with 5 gifts. Thank you so much, Sally. Suzuasu says, Pio-chan, Nihon e yokoso. Itsu. No, ippai, tanusinde ne. Arigato, Suzuasu. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun. But I'm going to do my best to be a good boy here too. Taki says, congrats on move Japan. Welcome, Nihon e irashai. Mainichi. Atsui kedo ganbatte. Yeah, it's been so hot. Atsui. Actually, one of the first terms that I learned was kusoatsui, which means it's hot. It's hot. I'm complaining because it's so hot. Kusoatsui. Anyway, kusoatsui. Yasahatsi, thanks so much, Yasahatsi, for 5 gifts. Thank you. Kuma, 50 months. Thank you so much, Kuma. Ksenia, thank you, Ksenia. Inu with 5 gifts. Thank you, Inui. Mizuno with 10 lovely gifts. Thank you, Mizuno. Jimmy says, congrats on moving to Japan, Pio-chan. So happy for you. Gamba on your big project. I'll be cheering on. Thank you, Jimmy. Anji says, congrats, Doppio. We are super proud of you. You are accomplishing so much. Best of luck with everything you are going to do so much. I know, and that's why I'm so excited. I'm so heckin' excited. You heard it's really humid in there? Yeah, it's been raining. It's been hot. It's tough. I'm glad that I have a place at AC though. Thank God. Thank goodness for air conditioning. It's been great. Kuso atsui. Yoshida, thank you for 5 gifts, Yoshida. Actually, even though it's been hot, like I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm definitely okay with it being hot. I used to be in a place where it would get really cold. So now that it's well, you know, it's still summer. But before, I used to live in a place that could get really cold in the winter. So I'm looking forward to... I don't even know what I want to say. I guess the context is that the last time I was in Japan. Well, no, not the last time I was in Japan in February. it wasn't so cold. I was completely fine with how cold it was. So, yeah. So yeah, let's go. Anyway, let's see. Oh, Carly Cat says, congrats on big move, Dopey. You're leveling up knows no bounds. Excited to see all the awesome stuff you'll be doing. Take care. Thank you, Carly Cats. Garcia says, seeing you works to make your dreams come true inspires us to do the same. Congrats on the move. We missed you, and on to the next adventure. Thank you, Garcia. Mocha says, congratulations on moving to Japan, Pio-chan. I'm looking forward to seeing you do whatever you want in Japan. Pio-chan! Yo, Pio-chan. Pio-chan. Pio-chan, らしく 頑張って。ありがとう、Mocha. Yukimi says, Pio-chan, welcome to Japan. It's super hot here right now, but I hope you have lots of fun. Do you like Japanese food? I love Japanese food. If you do, please enjoy some while you're here. Yeah, I'm gonna eat Japanese food a lot. But I'm most excited actually about getting comfortable enough to start making the food that I used to make over here as well. For example, I would go to the grocery store and like gather ingredients and like make, you know, different things. I'd make pasta, I would make chicken. And before, when I was in Japan, during my stay around May, June, the place I was at was a little bit tight, especially in the kitchen, so I wasn't really able to cook. But I'm able to cook a little bit more now. I'm able to cook a little bit more here. The kitchen here is wonderful, and I think that I'll actually be able to do cooking hand cams at some point too. I have to figure a lot about these things so that it's safe, but I think I'll be able to do these kinds of things now. So heck yeah, the kitchen over here is wonderful. One of the things that I was like when I was like looking for like apartments and stuff, I was like, it has to have a good kitchen. I guess that's something that many sidekicks might not know about me, but I love to cook. Just as like how I cook with ideas and stuff, I also really love cooking. Like I really like cooking. And so I wanted a place with a nice kitchen and a nice fridge. And yeah. Nice. So I was able to make I was able to make my Doppio nuggets. Actually, something that's crazy about Japan is that the prices for things are crazy good, especially for ingredients. Like, oh, and the ingredients that I get out at the store, everything's super high quality. It's insane. Like, I don't even need to like, so where I used to live, right? Where I used to live. When I went to like the fruits and vegetables aisle, and I needed to pick up potatoes or vegetables, everything kind of sucked. Like I would have to like pick it up, inspect it, being like, wow, there's like a bunch of like dirt marks, or it kind of looks gross. But in Japan, all the ingredients are so good. Like I have yet to see a bad looking pepper or a bad looking carrot. It's crazy nice. とっても綺麗. Anyway, and one other thing is that I always cook using chicken breast. And it's kind of funny because in Japan, chicken breast is actually cheaper than chicken thigh, which is more popular. Where I'm from, chicken breast is a little bit more used and it's more expensive. So a lot of the ingredients that I usually cook with are higher quality, easier to do, and cheaper. I'm living my cooking heaven right now. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah. Anyway, Tomaten says, Pio-chan, 日本へようこそ。暑いから寝ちゃ暑いから熱中って何？熱中症に ことに気をつけてね。Netsu? What's Netsu? Time to write this down and remember it so I can take a look later what that means. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. Angie, thanks so much, Angie. Carla Cats, thank you. Carla Cats, Garcia, thank you, Garcia. Willow Huckleberry, thank you. O2, congrats on the big move, says O2. Thank you, O2. Moko, thank you. Yukimi, thank you as well, Yukimi. Alright, anyway. Heat stroke. Oh, that's heat stroke. Okay, good. Thank you for teaching me Netsusho. Netsusho's heat stroke. Interesting. Okay. When I was young, sometimes I would suffer from heat stroke. Like I've moved. I've lived in many places, and there was this one place I used to live that used to get really, really, really hot in the summer. Like it would get super hot. And I remember one time, like during school, I got like a heat stroke. It was awful. But ever since that time, I kind of know how to take care of myself. So, yeah. I'll do my very best to take care of myself. Thank you for your concern. Keikoize says, congrats on moving to Japan, Pio. We miss you so much. Gamba cheering for you. Thank you, Keikoize. Haha. Maku says, Pio-chan, welcome to Japan. Yokoso, sugoku ureshii. Ippai tanushii ne. Arigatou. Yeah, I'm here to have fun and do my best. Gilaya says, oh, it's Pio in our hemisphere now. Take care with the heat. Don't forget your sunscreen. Thank you, Gilaya. Yeah. Well, that's a good question, actually. I'm gonna... I did not buy sunscreen. I should buy sunscreen. Thank you for reminding me, Gilaya. Oh, okay. Sunscreen, okay. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Sometimes, I would... like spend some time going on like TikToks and TikTok saying, oh, this is the kind of product that you should use in Japan. So if you want sunscreen, get Bior. And I'm like, all right, Bior. So thank you. That reminded me to get Bior sunscreen. Yo-chan, stay hydrated in the summer. Yeah, I'll stay hydrated as much as possible. I have been super stocked up on a lot of water bottles, so I'm good. Yeah. Bior. Oh, Biore. Yeah, that's right. Biore, that's right. The sun is strong. Good point. Well. Yeah. There are going to be a lot of adventures, and I'm so excited for them. I can't wait! I can't wait. I actually, since I moved in just a couple of days ago, I haven't been able to meet up with anybody, except for one person. I was able to meet up with one person from NIJISANJI EN. Shar says, congrats on the big move. I can't wait to see the fun stuff you'll be able to do now. And, wow, 30 months. Wow, yippee, thank you, Shar. Galea says, whoa, Piora funds. Thank you, Galea. Thank you. Wow. I'll think of you every time I use my sunscreen. Ai says, Nihon e yokoso. Kusoi暑いから、お水いっぱい飲んでね. Please drink a lot of water. 日本生活楽しんでね。ありがとう. So I was able to meet up with one buddy, and it's a really funny story. He will help tell the full story because he told me like part of the story. But it was really funny. Sachi says, I'm super late. Hello, Pio-chan. No. It's alright. Never feel so bad. Usagi, thank you for being here. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, let me tell you a story. Before I tell the story, I'm gonna see if I can like go back to see if I can like bring out myself. So it's not so so I can tell a story. I'm gonna see if I can use the camera again. Hold on a sec. Yonsang Toyo says, so happy to hear that you started a new chapter in life. Japan has amazing food scenery and warm for its people. Wishing you all the best. Those are all 100% true, Yo-Yo-Tang! And I'm so excited to be experience a part of it as much as possible. Thank you, Yo-Yo-Tang Toyo! Okay. Okay. Are you still guessing? You still guessing? Are you still guessing who it is? I'll give you one hint. He has an E in his name. He has an E in his name. Alright. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, maybe I can charge this now? If I... yeah, charge. Okay, nice. Okay, going back to charging from my computer. It doesn't charge as fast. Alright. Oh, wow, you figured it out, wow. Yeah, it was Sable. Okay, now, this is really funny. Yeah, I was able to meet Sable in real life. And Sable is really the same as he is online. But it was really funny. So, one of the reasons why I met Sable is because I asked him to do something really funny for me. I asked Sable to do something really, really super funny for me. Alright. Okay. So, some of you might know this, but I have had the worst luck, the absolute worst luck, finding a Nintendo Switch 2. Every time there's a lottery, I've lost. I literally have an email from Nintendo saying, sorry, Doppio Dropscythe, you have lost the lottery for a Nintendo Switch 2. And so, I asked Sable to buy me a Nintendo Switch 2. I asked Sable to buy me a Nintendo Switch 2. And it was really funny. It was really funny. Because, me and Sable, right? Eventually we met like the other day, and I could only meet him for like a little bit because like I had like an appointment to do other things. But when we met, we met in the store, right? And in the store, we found like a secluded area when nobody was around, and he took out his Switch. He took out the Switch 2 from his bag and transferred it to my bag. So it was kind of like a drop off. I've been rewatching Breaking Bad recently. I've been rewatching Breaking Bad, so I couldn't stop laughing because it sounded like, you know, something that would happen in Breaking Bad. And then afterwards, I gave him the money in cash. Yeah, it was the sketchiest handout. It was the sketchiest handout. Yeah, we were in the corner. all like not suspicious at all, right? It was not suspicious at all. But he pulled out the Switch 2, gave it to me, and I gave him cash. It would have been a little less suspicious if I had given him, like, you know, money through PayPal or whatever. But, you know, cash. Yeah, I paid him back at the same time. So I paid him back. I paid him. I was like, Piotan, are you sure that are you sure this is a little bit more than what I paid for? I was like, no. Think about it as your quest reward, Sable. Think about it as your quest reward. Part of me was also like, you know, number one, I'm very appreciative that it was able to get me this. So you can have the change as a quest reward. But two, I was also thinking, man, I hope that this doesn't go for much longer. This is a little bit sus. Anyway. So now, I do have a Switch 2. And I also have Mario Kart. And I plan on getting the Donkey Kong game. Maybe when it's on sale. But I do have a Switch 2 and all, and it's all thanks to Sable. Yeah. Yeah. Sable was telling me though that there was more story to this. Especially on his end, about how he got the Switch 2 in the first place, because he said that wherever he bought it, it was the last one in stock. And he had to do some kind of like magic or something in order to get it. So I'm thinking that we can set up like some sort of off collab where we tell stories. I think it might be fun. But yeah. Thank you very much, Sable. Say-chan. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. I have no idea what he did, but he said that it was a really funny story, so hopefully he can tell it to me, and it would be really funny. Wow. Yeah, JP Off Collabs, here we come. That's another big thing I wanted to do. Some people might ask, Doppio, moving to a completely different country must be really tough, right? It must be really scary. And I'll be honest, it is. It is 100% really scary to just like uproot your life and, you know, go into another place. But there was one thing about living in Japan that made me 100% sold on the idea. And ever since then, I was just like, oh, I want to live here. I have to live here. And I imagined this one picture in my head. Imagine there's like a bunch of us, right? A bunch of NIJISANJI Ian who go to the studio at the same time to record whatever. And at the very end of it all, just like in those high school anime, we just go somewhere and eat. After a day's work, of hard work, or studying or whatever, we just go out to eat. And just that picture in my head was what sold the idea of wanting to live in Japan. I absolutely love being a part of NIJISANJI. I absolutely love my friends in NIJISANJI. And just the idea that I could hang out with my friends more, get closer with them, experience life, experience this huge phase of my life with them, more and more, was what sold me. A lot of things we do as NIJISANJI Livers can be done at home, can be done anywhere in the world. But to be able to just hang out after work, that one picture in my head was everything to me. And so that's why, and that's one of the reasons why I also invited a bunch of livers to do my 3D. We also hung out a lot. But yeah, just the idea to hang out with them was you know. It's not easy. It really isn't easy moving. There's so much paperwork to do, and financially, not as easy. Financially, it's not as easy to do this. But I don't really care that much, as long as I can live my dream of being able to have this like anime life and do amazing things with the friends that I really cherish, worth it. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I want the rest of my life, as much as I can, to be a love letter to all the fans and all the friends of NIJISANJI, so that we can just keep enjoying this wonderful life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't drink alcohol, but I want everyone to cheer to that. Anyway, that's the main reason why I've moved to Japan. Yeah. Anyway, Nanase says, Pio-chan, Nihon, tanoshii de ne! Hi! Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with my friends. And I'm gonna grow a lot as a person. And I'm going to do my very best to make the people around me happy as well. Alright. Yeah! Yeah. So there are some livers who are living in Japan right now. And there will be some livers who might just be coming and going to Japan. And maybe there are even livers who are gonna move to Japan in the future. And I can't wait to make all these wonderful memories with them. So yeah. Let's go. And I'm gonna make tons of memories with you too. So yeah. Go. Alright. Anyway, I've been yapping for far too long without answering your questions. So let me fix that and answer some of your questions. Let's see. Okay. I didn't expect us to get like hundreds of questions. We're not gonna answer hundreds of questions. I'm just gonna pick them up randomly. Let's see. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Our first question says, Hi Pio! Were you born as cute, or did you have to do a training arc in the mountains? Well... As much as I want to say, being cute is hard work, nah, it's genetics. It's genetics. My mom and dad are both really cute people. My mom and dad are supremely wonderful, cute people that I 100% love and adore. And I think the reason why I am who I am is because I was raised by some really wonderful people. And yeah. Maybe it wasn't born cute, but I was definitely raised cute. So yeah, cheers to mom and dad. Cheers to mom and dad. My mom, she used to say, Doppio, when you were a kid, I wanted you to have like a really nice looking face. And so when you were a baby, I used to like roll you over in your crib so that your head would form nicely. And now look at you, Doppio, you're so handsome. Why would I look at you? Put your chubby cheeks. Anyway, so yeah, I was definitely raised to be cute. Yeah, your mom did the same. Yeah, I don't even know if it 100% is like an actual thing that works or if it's like science backed. But my mom was like, well, I don't know, but I wanted you to be handsome, and so I did what I could to make you handsome. It's an Asian mom thing? Yeah, makes sense. It's a legit thing? Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so that was that question. Thank you for asking your question. Next up, we have one that says, if you weren't a VTuber or a voice actor, what would you be doing? If I wasn't a VTuber, I would definitely be a voice actor. But if I wasn't a VTuber or a voice actor, I would probably be a game developer. Or teacher. I'd probably do teaching and writing as like my main thing to get like I mean, yeah, I would probably do like teaching as like my main thing, but I would probably be spending my like nights not, you know, when I'd be spending my nights not teaching people, and I'd be like probably like coding or like learning how to code, but definitely writing a visual novel or making up silly games. When I was growing up, I used to be the kind of guy who just like make up games and stuff. Like I would play with like imaginary friends. I would develop these like silly games or fantasize about making games. Like fantasize about making my own Pokemon or whatever. And yeah. That's probably what I would be doing. Definitely writing though would be a big part of it. I always wanted to write like a romance visual novel, and while I never really had the chance to do it because those have like a big time commitment and stuff to those things, I always put like a lot of effort and love and romance stuff inside of my voice packs. So yeah. That's why my voice packs are so long. No. That's another thing about me. I 100% my voice packs as long as possible. You would play my ultimate game. Thing is that I don't know if it would be an ultimate game. Oh man. Would it be an ultimate game if I made one? If I made a visual novel, would it be an ultimate game? I don't know. I feel like it would be like a half-half kind of thing. I feel like it would be like a half-half. Like you would be able to choose whether or not like you would be able to choose like your pronouns, and you'd be able to choose like your avatar a little bit, and then there would be like different kinds of like characters and stuff too. Yeah, probably like that. So it would be like ultimate flavored, you know, like yeah. There are some dynamics that you can only get when it's not an ultimate game. Anyway, let's see. Well, romance is so yeah, 100% it'd be romance though. It would be so romantic. 100%. Ebony Serenade says, hello Doppio. Damn, I've never gotten to try a voice pack of yours. Maybe we should try one. Which one would you recommend? Okay. Alright. Now, this is perfect. And I'm so sorry to like hit you with a sales pitch, but June Bride 2023 is probably one of my best voice packs ever. Especially when it comes down to writing this romance. And the funny thing about it is that it's actually on resale. It's on a permanent resale. So you can check it out whenever you like, and it's really good. Sports voice pack just came out. Now, I usually do 2 types of voice pack. The voice packs are usually either super romantic or super slice of life silly, where I have me, Doppio, and the other Pio-verse characters, Pocopio, Doom, Dolce. Sometimes an office worker, maybe. Do lots of interaction with each other, and sometimes it just feels like this whole like slice of life anime episode that goes on for a long time. And yeah, sometimes there are other universes too. Like there was this one universe where I think I wrote like 4 or 5 voice packs about this isekai adventure, where the listener is like a certain kind of person. Cough cough hero voice pack. There's a lot of voice packs. I always do my best to sign up and write every single one of my voice packs. While moving, and during the 3D, I missed 1 or 2 or something. So there are probably like 2 months of voice packs that I might not be a part of, but the rest I do. So yeah. Anyway, Anyway, but to answer your question, June Bride 2023 is probably my, in the top 3 most romantic voice packs ever made. So if you really like that kind of genre, go for that one. That one is like, yo, what happens like during the night before your wedding? And it's really awesome. Yeah, anyway. Hero and villain voice packs are a classic? You're right, they are a classic. Tinan says, Pio-chan, congrats on moving to Japan! Ganba studying more Nihongo! May your new life there be more exciting. Don't get lost in trains, okay? Thank you, Sinan. Actually, I haven't been able... I've taken some trains already, and I haven't been lost. But I always know that if I ever get lost, I can always message Petra to figure it out for me. Alright, that says, Haishin no toki ni, nani ka tabetari, nondari suru. So, the tari form is like, what are the kinds of things? Anyway, what snacks or drinks do you usually enjoy during your streams? When I stream, I usually drink water, right? But I think the thing that Scientists know me the most for is when I had this arc where I was just drinking Arizona green tea iced tea, and I would get really hyper. I haven't seen Arizona green tea iced tea in the grocery stores yet, but if I ever see them, I'm going for them. But yeah, I absolutely love green tea. Arizona green tea. Oh man. Yeah. Other times I'll eat chocolate. Yeah. I'll eat chocolate, I'll eat candy. I have a bit of a sweet tooth. So yeah. It was something. You missed that, Doppio? I need more sugar. I'm not really somebody who drinks caffeine all that much. I do my best to avoid things like Coke and coffee, but yeah. Caffeine from the Arizona green tea iced tea was so good. Okay, next question we have. When you've written VA scripts, lyrics or ideas, what were some things that inspired you at that time, or how do you get inspired? Okay, so I like this question a lot because I don't know how to answer this. What inspires me is kinda... I don't know. Like, it's hard to describe how I get inspired. Like... Sometimes I'll just be like walking down the street and I'll see like an advertisement for... I'll tell a story. So the other day, I was like walking down the street, and I saw an advertisement for like a college. Like, oh, you should join so-and-so college, you should enjoy so-and-so college. And I remember thinking, oh, that might be a good idea for a voice pack. What if I put like a voice pack series where the listener is somebody who goes to school with Doppio, me, the voice pack. And then I thought to myself, yeah, but how do I make it crazy? And then I remember while I was on the train looking at that college advertisement, I was rolling in Genshin Impact, and I was like, alright, what if I combine them? So I really like combining like really stupid, crazy ideas together, and seeing how to like put those together. So forcing two really strange ideas to somehow go together is probably what inspires me the most. I love being weird. I love being unpredictable. And that's what I really love to do in voice packs. Like, for example, Pokopio. Pokopio's like recent thing is that he really loves being a chocolatier. He loves making chocolate. If you've like listened to the voice packs, you would get a lot of this like lore and stuff. So if you want to get more Pio-verse lore, you can always check out the voice packs. So Pio is really into like making chocolate, right? And I was thinking, what can we do with that? And I was thinking, all right, let's have Doom also be really into eating chocolate because, you know, it's funny. And I was like, what kind of chocolate would Doom like to eat? I was like, oh, you know, he's kind of dumb. He'll probably love eating like a chocolate statue made of himself. And ever since that, yeah, I've used that as a joke. If you listen to Sports Voice Pack, which is out right now. Has anyone in chat, has anybody listened to Sports Voice Pack and know what I'm talking about? So Sports Voice Pack, there's like one scene. There's like this one scene where Doom is like, or Doom and the listener are selling chocolate busts. It's so stupid. Sorry for spoiling, but yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, Sports VP was funny. I'm glad it was funny. Not the spoilers. Yeah, it's a really small spoiler. It's a really small spoiler, but it's really funny. Out of context, yeah. You're waiting for the rolling ad? Aw, sometimes I forget the rolling ad. But EXVP, I don't remember what the EX is about. I don't remember what the EX is about. But I'm sure it's good. See, anyway, what's next? Hi, Pio-chan. What do you usually do to relax during a stream break? Just curious. I don't know. What do I do to relax? Play games? I know it sounds boring, but it's what I do. I love playing games. I love playing games, working out, cooking. Basically it, really. Thinking about how my life is kind of boring. Usually what I'll do is that I'll just like super immerse myself in like a bunch of like content. So what I'll do is that I'll have like somebody stream playing, or I'll be watching baseball, or I'll be watching basketball while I'm like doing sit-ups or push-ups or squats. And if I'm not exercising, I'm on like the couch playing Smash Brothers, or playing Uma Musume, or playing League, or playing Final Fantasy. So I'm usually just like hyper putting a whole bunch of like things. I like noise. I have tinnitus. And tinnitus is this ringing in your ears. So it's like this sound. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I also have these things called eye floaters too. They're kind of like, if I look around, I'll see like these little dots floating in my eyes, and these things kind of make me anxious, and I hate it. So what I do is that I just like hyper immerse myself in a lot of things. So I'll listen to YouTube, I'll multitask. Yeah, it's really hard to live with. Yeah, they're really annoying, aren't they? They suck. They really suck. I heard that they get better as you age, and I think so. Like when I first got them, I was super anxious. I would be so anxious, like all the time, because it'd be so loud. And I remember it got really bad one time, and I was just like in this like really, I would like cry a lot about it. But it's been a few years since that time, and things are better. So yeah, thank you, Calvin. 5 gifts. Thank you so much, Calvin. Wahahaha. But yeah, but it's good though. I'm able to like find a lot of fun stuff. I'm always like looking for fun things to do. I'm learning new things a lot. And I feel like by immersing myself in a lot of things, I'm able to find a lot of ideas. My favorite is like whenever I'm going to sleep and there's like a bunch of different things in my head, and then when I dream, like my dreams get like so vivid and wild that when I wake up, there's just something like crazy, and then just like then I just like wake up and I write it down, and I'm like, oh, this would be a really good of an idea for like a stream, or this would be a really good idea for a voice back script. But yeah. But yeah. So, to answer your question again, what do I do during my stream breaks? A lot. A lot. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if it's okay to ask, but how did you come up with the idea of the Peel-verse? Hopefully it doesn't ruin the immersion, but I'm just in awe of how you could come up with different lore ideas for different characters and showcase them really well. You enjoy making them? I love making them! I love making them. Absolutely love making them. And how did I come up with the idea of the Peel-verse? I didn't. I honestly didn't come up with the idea. It's not like I like thought about it one day thinking, oh, I'd love to make like so-and-so character and so-and-so character and so-and-so character and so-and-so character. I just was like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And then eventually it just happens. Like in the beginning, I didn't really think about too much about like the characters or who I wanted or whatever, how I would do things. One day I'm just like, hey, what if I debuted a new character? You know what I mean? Like, the day of Doom being revealed, I gave him some last-minute advice about how to appear. And maybe last-minute advice on his name. Some things aren't really planned out. Some things are just like completely spur-of-the-moment ideas. We just live with them. Yeah. I hope, though, that it didn't ruin the immersion for some of you. But, yeah. I'm glad where it's at. I don't know if I'll ever add more characters to it. Definitely, I like the idea of going slowly with it. But, yeah. I see tell. Please read slowly. Aishiteru. Alright, anyway. Can't trick me, I know what you want. Hi Pio! Thanks for your always enjoyable stream. I'm Japanese and I'm not very good at English. I can't remember any words at all. I also use a translation app for the sentence. Pio-chan is working very hard on your Japanese studies, and I feel that you are growing and improving. Still, I would like to know if you have any tips for learning a language that you have not used before. Sorry if my writing is weird. No, you're doing perfect! Thank you. I'll try my best to study so one day I can watch Pio-chan's delivery without translation. By the way, you are the first NIJISANJI Ian liver that I've ever liked. Wow, I'm really the first? Thank you. Nihongo benkyou ganbatte. Thank you. あなたも勉強頑張って. How do I learn languages? Learning languages is hard. I think that that's a good tip. Well, the first tip is to kind of like be proud of yourself. Every step of the way, when you learn something new, be proud of that. I think that's a good tip. A lot of people might compare themselves to like fluent people, but it's not. You don't always need to compare yourself. I know that, you know, the goal is like really something, you know, wonderful, but you also have to be proud of every step of the way too. Like for example, when you finally understand hiragana, celebrate. When you finally can start reading katakana, celebrate. When you can finally start reading 4-letter words, celebrate. When you can finally start, you know, recognizing some kanji characters, celebrate it. And I think it helps. That's all I can say. Just keep celebrating yourself. Be happy, be proud. Hi Doppio! It's been 84 years since we last saw you. What's your favorite romance anime of all time? Oh man, my favorite one of all time. Favorite romance anime of all time. Man, what's a good one? You know, it's hard. It's tough, man. Okay, so the first, so the first one that came to my mind was Love. But that one was more because of the visual novel. It's another good one. Clannad also came up to my head. Clannad was good. Canon maybe? Maybe Canon. But is it really? I don't know, man. Canon, no. Shoot, I don't know. Have you watched A Fragrant Flower Blooms to Dignity? I read a little bit of the manga, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Kami-sama Kiss is good, but I feel that there are parts of Kami-sama Kiss that like, you know, it's great, but it doesn't make it legendary in my mind. Like I feel like the best romance anime is a romance anime that like made me feel it in my teeth. Vampire Knight? No, I don't know. Maybe not Vampire Knight. Diabolic Lovers? Nah. Nah. Good romance. A really good romance. Oh! You know what? I think I know what to say. Angel Beats. And you might wonder, like, why Angel Beats? Well, Angel Beats doesn't really have like a really strong love, like one big pairing, but it has like small ones that are good. Oh wait, no, you know what? No. Sorry. Yeah, the songs and stuff are good, and it's all tearful. But you know, I completely erase everything what I said. Why did I even think that this was such a hard question? No, it's so easy. This question's 100% crazy easy. The best romance anime of all time that I've ever watched, in my mind. It's oh shoot, I'm forgetting the name. But it's the one where the girl is really sad and she marries this guy, and the guy is like an officer, and oh, Ghostic is great, but I wouldn't say it's a good romance anime. My Happy Marriage. Yeah. I said it before. I saw it in chat. I said My Happy Marriage. Yeah, it's My Happy Marriage. It's My Happy Marriage. Why did I even? No. It's easy. It's My Happy Marriage. The way that she just like grows as a person is beautiful to me, and that's like the best part about a romance anime. When I see it in a romance anime, two people growing together and changing for the better, that's you can't beat. That's completely peak. That is peak, and that is unbeatable, and that is 100% peak. Ore Monogatari is also a really good one. I really love Ore Monogatari. Probably my second favorite is Ore Monogatari. Why did he... yeah, okay. So, My Happy Marriage followed by Ore Monogatari. Easy. Easy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see, next question. This one says, Hi Pio-chan, I'm a new sidekick here. After watching your 3D debut, absolutely gorgeous, thank you. I wanted to learn more about your lore, but the information is currently too scattered and it's really difficult to piece it all together for me. So I'd like to ask if you have any plans to compile your lore stories. If you do, it would be a great help. And thank you for your hard work all the time. Thank you so much for being so interested, and thank you for becoming a sidekick. This is really hard, though. This is a really hard question. What's the best way to compile the lore? You know, number one, I would say is the voice packs. Number two would be the debuts of every character in the PO-verse. But number three, and I think that this is the best part. Yeah, number one, there's like a PO wiki. There's a fan-made like PO-verse wiki that the Lore Kicks made for my birthday. That's a really helpful thing. But if reading and like doing all that research is tough, I think that the easiest way to digest it is the Valentine's Day ASMR movie that I did earlier this year. I think that Valentine's Day thing was like this really long, really crazy long 80-page script or something that I voice acted live and did like a bunch of like visuals and stuff for it. I think that that's probably the best way to kind of like understand the PO-verse. I think that that was absolutely incredible. It's probably one of the most proudest things that I've ever done like solo, because that was like, I don't know, I feel like to me that was just like a really crazy beautiful Valentine's Day gift to everyone that I could. Yeah. Somebody, I think Zangto actually it was, made no. I might be misremembering. But there was like a little animation for it and everything. No, I think it was Zangto. But basically it was a very well loved thing, and I really appreciate everyone who like really loved it and made fan art of it. But it was like this huge adventure where the listener kind of like goes on a date with every single one of the Doppioverse characters a little bit. But you also see them like talk to each other and interact with each other, and I was really proud of that. It's like one of my favorite projects that I've ever done. And yeah, let's go. Zatsu says, Pio-chan, 配信の途中にごめんなさい。あ、大丈夫。久しぶりに配信を見れてとっても嬉しかったです。続きは、また明日見るね。皆さん、おやすみなさい。またね。おやすみ、Zatsu. Thank you. Yo, Zangto, great. Let's go, Zangto. Let's go, Zangto. Yeah, there was a lot of beautiful art for that project, and I'm so happy for it. Yeah. The reason why I didn't know if it was Zangto or not was because I don't know if it was posted on their other account. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say that it's the other account. I honestly forgot because Zangto, sorry for calling you out, but like there's like 2 accounts. And one account I was blocked from for like a year. Alright, so you know, yeah, really funny. You know, anyway. Next question. Let's see. What do we have here? Block him again. Catching strains. That's another thing about me. I love messing with my chat. If you're a regular here, I'll mess with you. Sorry. That's just how it be. But yeah, thank you. Favorite ice cream flavor? Cookies and cream. And favorite color other than magenta? I like pink and purple a lot. I like pink and purple a lot. Those are probably my favorite colors, yeah. Magenta, pink, purple, cookies and cream. Yeah. Thanks for reading this. Thank you for sending it. It's easy. Pink and purple are my favorite colors. Which is awesome because I'm magenta, which is like the combination of pink and purple. Specifically Neptunia purple. Yeah. that pastel purple I go crazy over. And the pastel pink I'm also always crazy over too. Hi. Oh no, I read this one already. Favorite romance anime, we know it's My Happy Marriage. Ice cream flavor here. If you were stuck on an island, what 3 people, NIJISANJI or not, are you choosing to keep you company? Whether that's for survival or fun in this dire situation. Let's see. If I was stuck on an island, which 3 NIJISANJI... Well, it says it doesn't have to be NIJISANJI, but who would I pick? What would I pick? Now, my first idea says to pick Vox, Ver, and Willy. But I feel like... And the reason why I say Vox, Ver, and Willy is because I feel like I would be able to make it so funny. I'll be able to make it so funny. Be like, Doppio! You ate all of our food, Doppio! I can't believe it! You put the fish back in the ocean! Dopey. You're not supposed to put the fish back, Dopey. And I feel like it would be really funny. It'd be like you know, like if I'm fated to die in this situation, my last moments, I want them to be filled with so much fun and joy and laughter. But when I think about it, I feel like they would probably form their own society and just like kick me out. Not only that, but we have Vox and Wilson on the same island, and I don't know if we're gonna get anything done with that. So yeah. What 3? So yeah. If I wanted to get out and if I needed to get out, Sunny, Shu, and who else would be really helpful in this situation? Sunny, Shu, and would be really helpful. Oliver Sensei. Yeah, Oliver Sensei. You know, actually, all I really need is Oliver Sensei. All he needs to do is just like lie down. Like if Oliver Sensei, you know, if he just like lays down on the ground, we'll be able to make a bridge from that island to any part of society that we want. You have no idea how tall he is. Like, he's so tall that if you lay him down, he becomes the longest bridge in the world. You can quote me on this. He is the longest bridge because he's just the tallest person in the whole world. It's so crazy. Claude or Ryoma can be helpful, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They could be helpful, but would they be as helpful as a bridge? Does he scare you? Yeah, he does scare me, but that's fine because we have both Sunny and Shu to also understand the situation can also, you know, figure out what to do, and that's to use Oliver as a bridge. We'll call it, you know how in Attack on Titan they have the Wall Maria? Well, we have the Bridge Evans. Yeah. Sunny as a chef? Exactly. Shu was a survival expert. We're making it home. We're making it home. We're making it home. But definitely it wouldn't be nearly as fun as Vox, Wilson, and Ver on the same island, where I intentionally like mess with them to eat their broccoli. And then like I feel like the best part is that I could just be like Vox would be like, well guys, after a long day's work, I finally was able to find all of this for us to eat. I'd be like, but Vox, I'm allergic. And he'd be like, shut up! And it'd be so funny. Where's the British accent? Oi! Oi, blimey. Blimey, you're allergic! I can't do a British accent. I can do voice acting, but I can't do accents for snot. Alright, what's next? Hi, Doppio. I'm a very new sidekick and I have been watching tons of your VODs lately. Have any recommendations for beginners to check out? I really love this warm community and I'm so glad I came across you as a new NIJISANJI fan. Also, I've only seen Doom, Pocopi, and Dolce in VODs so far, so be really happy to see them live someday, and hopefully Saito-san too. Who? Please, 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 please. What's a good introductory? Well, what's a good VOD actually? I don't know. I feel like this is a good answer for sidekicks. Like, I'm good at like streaming, but I'm really bad at like saying, oh, this is a great one for beginner streamers. I mean, for beginner watchers. I think though, maybe, I don't know. I was like Say No More was a good one, but that's like the very first one, you know? That's the worst British impression. I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, good. The Valentine's Day ASMR is good. Definitely, that's a good one. Sushi Soul is good. I think another good one was the Fairy Carrots was a good one too. All the collabs at OCs are good, yeah. All the ones where I did like I think the karaoke one was good too. The karaoke one was good. Yeah, there's a lot of good VODs. Any Uma stream will be great. Oh, I love Uma Musume. Stock Market oh, you know what? Stock Market Simulator is underrated. I'm so happy that you like that one, Shem. That one was a really underratedly good game. Like, and the reason why is because Stock Market Simulator was literally just pachinko. All we did was play pachinko, and I turned chat into pachinko balls. And I was like, yo! I was like, let's just say, oh, elderflower! Alright, these 10 balls are for you, let's see which you want! And then we would just play pachinko. Yeah, and that was and I remember like there was like it's like pachinko, but like also stock markets. So it was like a really fun. Oh, Bad in Theater was good. Bad in Theater was also really good. Yeah, and that one was really nice. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Pokemon card trading. The Pokemon trading card pulling stream was fun. That was a good one too. I remember for that one it was good because what we did was that I would pull like a pack and be like, oh, I would like pull a pack and say, oh, Satyr, your New Year's fated to be, let's see, ooh, a Pikachu, an Electabuzz, Rapidash, a Kingler, and a Charizard. Your luck is going to be really electric and bright and fast. So get that job. Something. Rose and Camellia was good too, yeah. Smacking Ocho-sama once, that was a good one. Don't you go on a date with an NPC in Stock Market Simulator? Yes! Yeah, that's right. Paparazzi! Paparazzi was really cute. Was really cute, was really cute. Man, there's a lot of good streams out there. Volcano Princess is great too. I love having a daughter. I guess it's one of the reasons why I love Uma Musume. I love like those like raising simulators. So fun. Alright, next question we have. Who are the livers you would like to collaborate with in Niji JP? Oh, everyone! Everyone, but on the top of my list. Definitely the tallest man in the world, Oliver Evans, is like #1 on my list. I really also want to collab with Loon Loon. I think that would be a really good one. Sorry, I was just thinking about how delicious Loon Loon is looking again today. Loon Loon, tabetai. Loon Loon, tabetai. Oh. Loon Loon tabetai! Chou sugoku oishii yo. Loon Loon. Man. Like I can just imagine it right now. Like Loon Loon, imagine like you make the most delicious creature in the whole world. Right? And then you think, what are like the most delicious ways to eat? Could that be a really good idea for a stream? Like what if I invite Loon Loon and I'm like, Loon Loon, today we're gonna figure out what's the most delicious way we can cook you. Alright. I'm gonna do my best to like practice. This way I can communicate to Loon Loon how I would love to eat them. I think this is the way. This is good. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I started daydreaming. Like, the thing is that like you can only cook something a certain way like once, right? So whatever you cook them as has to be the very best. You only have one shot. But the thing is that whatever you choose, it would be the most delicious thing ever, right? So for example, if I made Loon Loon into a burger, it would be the most delicious burger of all time. It'd be the most legendary burger. What kind of fries would be the best to go along with that burger? What would you even drink to go with that, too? Karage? Karage would be good too, right? It's like a marshmallow? It's true. What if like Loon Loon's just like really sweet, like a marshmallow? In that case... a cake? A macaron! A macaroon! S'more. S'more, right? Chocolate? You know, like, what if like the texture of a Loon Loon is like that of really good, like, sticky rice? Souffle? Interesting. Doppio, that was not the question. What's the question again? Who would liars do to collaborate with in Good question. Doppio the question. I think we need to change the question before I get even hungrier. Well, what about you? Who do you think I should collab with? Who do you think I should collab with? Who do you think I should collab with? Who do you think would go well with a Doppio Dropscythe? I remember I collabed a little bit with Leo-san and Patane-san also. They were really nice. They were really cool. They're really cool. Ooh, interesting ideas. Saiki-san. Ooh. Interesting, very interesting, very interesting. The legendary Tamaki Fumino-san. Oh. I can't stop thinking about eating the loon. Okay. Oh, next question. Okay. Dear Makamiyoshi Doppio Dropscythe, please introduce yourself in as many languages as you can. Love you from Japan. Oh, my name is Doppio Dropscythe. What else is another one? 俺の名前はドッピオだ。Wojao Doppio. Yeah, Wojao Doppio. Me llamo es Doppio. Mi nombre es Doppio. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Ako I Doppio. Yeah. No, I think it's like Ako I Doppio. Ako I Doppio. Yeah. Let's see, Korean. I forgot Korean. My mom is really good at my mom works in a place where there's like a bunch of different like languages that happen all the time, and so she's picked up a lot. So she used to teach me a lot of different languages. Let's see, what's another one that I know. Dang. That's it. That's it. That's it. Nanyun Doppio da. Nairium Doppio. Oh, interesting. Well, cheers for more learning. Alright, next question. But yeah, I love learning new languages. A8. After the 3D debut, it was only an hour long. Was there any other ideas that you had that you wanted to see come to life in the debut that wasn't able to make it on the screen? Actually, yes. Not many ideas though, but most of the ideas that I had, I was able to like put out. Whenever like we make a 3D debut, we know that we have like a certain time that we want to hit, and that's usually the 1 hour mark. And so when I did my script and when I wrote my script and did my storyboards, I knew that all the parts that I wanted would go to like that 1 hour mark perfectly, and it did. So I was very precise about it. But if I had my way and I could make it like, I don't know, like 5 hours long, there were other ideas that I had that I think could have like taken that I think would have been really cool. Like I really wanted to have. I mean, it's not like as much as the other ideas, but one of the ideas that I really wanted to have was something to do with like the Doppioverse, Pioverse, where all the other characters kind of like do something. I don't want to talk about too much. Do something lore related, and really cool. Where like where like there's like a bunch of like switching going on. See, what else would have been really cool? I also wanted to. I also like played with the idea of having like a race. A race would have been pretty cool, I think. But I settled with baseball because I thought baseball would have really would have been more like fun and dynamic, especially with like the poses and stuff. That's another thing too. I thought that having like a call-in section where we do like poses and stuff could have been really nice. But I formatted that in the baseball way, so that like we're making like poses, but like poses that make that are like fun, in the sense that like poses are like continuing the story. Like they're not just like random poses. They're like silly, I guess. Like Uma. Oh, something that I thought about doing too was I was thinking about doing like a cooking segment. But I didn't really like figure out that idea too much. Like I really wanted the idea to like hook sidekicks into like you ever see like those cooking channels? I was thinking about cooking a sidekick into like different things. Yeah. Sorry. I must be hungry. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I was able to get most of my ideas done, but there were like some ideas that I like thought about like for a little bit, but I'm really proud of how my 3D came out. I think it's the thing I'm the most proud of creating ever. Yeah, especially the ending song, Daijobu Mr. Blue Sky, where everybody is like together and stuff. It makes me really happy to think about, I guess. Anyway, next question. Does Doppio like Ultimate games? Any favorites or wishlisted games he'd like to mention? Oh my god, I love Ultimate games. I love all romance games, really, but Ultimate games, definitely love. I think the reason why I love Ultimate games is because when I was growing up, I always loved RPGs where you can have like different romance options. So for example, when I played Persona 3 for the first time, I was blown away by how I could choose to romance like Mitsuru or Aigis or Yukari or Futaba. No, not Futaba. Fuka. Then I played another game called Manakemia, where you had different endings too, depending on which character that you had the most affection towards. And eventually, I ran out of these games. And then I found out about like visual novels where you can do the same thing. And then I found out how amazing Ultimate games are, because the romance in Ultimate games are very, 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 very strong. And so I'd probably say that my favorite Ultimate game, what would be my favorite Ultimate game? I really did like Mystic Messenger, but I think the one that I'm Oh, and Diabolic Lovers, of course. But that was more because like I really loved the drama CDs that came with Diabolic Lovers. But I think that the ultimate game that I'm into the most right now is called 9-Rip. 9-Rip is really good. I'm actually planning on playing like an ultimate game, like a Yuri ultimate game, on Wednesday called like the Villainous. It's about a villainous, and it's gonna happen on Wednesday. I'll play that game. But yeah, 9-Rip is probably the one that I'm into the most right now. Oh, Amnesia! Amnesia is probably my favorite all time, but 9-Rip is the one I mean, it's been a while since I last touched it, but I'm in the middle of, you know, going through 9-Rip. I finished like 2 routes of 9-Rip, and yeah. But yeah. Amnesia is probably my favorite. Amnesia, the reason why I really like Amnesia is because the lore of Amnesia is told in a really interesting way, where the routes that you take each kind of like they're all like really satisfying, but when you put all the pieces together from every single one of the routes and you get the Ukiyo route, it's like it hits like a truck. So good. Amnesia has insanely good storytelling. Yeah. Why are we having a sudden Q&A? Are we meeting a new PO character? Anyway, hi, hello, how are you? I'm doing great. I'm a little bit hungry. I started thinking about eating Loon Loon, and now I'm thinking about what to make for dinner. But I'm doing great. The reason why we're having a sudden Q&A, I answered it earlier on stream too. I'm in Japan right now. New beginning, new life, new sidekicks. And I wanted to, you know, I don't know, talk to you again, introduce myself again. Hi. Morning, Dopies, says Audrey. Good morning, Audrey. Go grab a snack. Let's see, what do I have as a snack? Hold on. Let me see, what do I have here? Do I have any general tips for voice acting? I've always wanted to get into it, but I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. Thanks, PO. Oh, okay. Moving your hands is a great way to get into character. I guess another thing is that the less cringe you were like if you're worried about being cringe and stuff, it's never going to work out. You have to be a little bit cringe. You have to feel a little bit embarrassed, right? On the beginning, but then you kind of like accept that embarrassment and then just like go with it and then make it your own, I guess. So yeah, but like it's all a mental game, right? So acting is like this whole thing where you have to like put yourself in the character, but voice acting is easier because it's just using your voice muscles and stuff. But when it's easier, you're also a little bit more limited to, like, you know, you're not able to show your face, you're not really able to show your hands, you're not able to like gesticulate, dance. You're only able to use your voice. And so I think the best way to like put yourself into the voice acting mood is to just like really immerse yourself into the character, so that when you close your eyes, you feel that you're in that scene, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's just how I do it. Oh, I guess like a good general tip though is to not read the line. Is to not read it. I mean, like, of course you have to read your lines, right? But like, if you memorize it, it helps a lot. If you go off script, it depends on the director, but I like going off my script. Like, I'll write a lot of different things, like in my ASMR scripts or in my voice pack scripts, but sometimes I just go off the rails and I just like wing it. And I really love the parts where I wing it. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. But just the more you get into it, definitely the easier it gets. Let's see. Oh, hi Doppio! Since there's so many livers and EN are playing Uma Musume, which Uma Musume would you assign to each liver and why? Oh, that's a hard question. Oh no, I'm not ready for this one. Let's see. First of all, let's see. I have some chocolate here. And this doesn't really count as a snack, it's just candy. Let's go to Lawson to get candy. Let's see, what is this? Milk chocolate. Let's see. Oh. Ooh, oh my god, good. Oh. My god, this is so good. Almond. When I think about the Uma Musume characters, I don't really find them to be similar too much to the livers in EN. But I feel like a lot of them are complementary to the livers a lot in EN. For example, like my favorite is definitely Haru Urara because she makes me cry the most. I'm always somebody who cheers for the underdog. And I think that that's something that I'm always like, that's just like a core part of me. But when I think about, well, I guess there are two things I want to say. The first thing is that in the Niji Uma Musume club, Niji Uma, you're able to have like an avatar for yourself, and I think everyone in the club, there's 10 of us now, has a different character representing us. I think that's so cool. Let's see. What would I give to each liver and why? Okay, maybe we just like slow it down. Let's see. If I think about Claude, who would I give to Claude? Out of all the Uma Musume right now that are out in EN, I mean in global, I guess Claude really gives off you know, I was like saying the sentence and I was hoping that I would be able to finish the sentence mid-thought. I don't know, I think Super Creek, but I don't know why I think Super Creek. I don't know. Maybe it's because Claude is just a refreshing kind of personality. Finana, I feel like Agnes Tachyon fits Finana. I feel like some people would say that I'm more like TM Opera, because TM Opera was just like off the walls crazy. Who else? I feel like Rosemi is kinda like Major McQueen. I feel like nobody's like Right Shower. Nobody's like, man, this is tough. He lost himself. Alira. Oh, who's Alira? Alira is like a very happy, energetic, kind of like. What would Alira be? Bakshin. Alira's Bakshin. Yeah, Alira has to be Bakshin. Yeah, Alira's definitely Bakshin. Alira's definitely Bakshin. Yeah, I'm Gold Chip. I'm not Gold Chip. I'm not Gold Chip. I don't feel like I'm Gold Chip. No, Alira's definitely Bakshin. You think I'm Gold Chip? Really? Ver. Who would Ver be? Who would Vera be? To me, Vera kind of feels like... Who would Vera kind of feel like? Vera's kind of like mellow and chill. But he also has a pathetic man Riz. Who else has like really pathetic man Riz? I don't know. How could I not be Goldship? Okay, well, check out TMO Opera O. TM Opera O is even more crazy, I think, than Goldship. Silent Suzuka for Vera, maybe, but I don't really think Vera as like a pretty silent person. Nice Nature. Actually, I haven't read Nice Nature's story yet. You antagonizing Vox is very Goldship. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I remember, I think Goldship and oh, I forgot the other one, but she's kind of blue. I know they have beef for no reason. Anyway, definitely, I feel like this is one of those things that has to be like a tier list. I need to like see them. But this is fun. I'll definitely think about this more later. Hello! Sorry, wrong English. I'm studying English. Thank you for studying and trying to talk to me. Thank you, you're doing perfect. I'll forever be your fan. Love you, Daisuke! May I ask, who's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, this changes a lot. My favorite Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon. Hard, man. Swampert. What's Swampert's name in Japanese? Let's see. Swampert. Name. Let's see. Lag Large. Raguraji. That's his name? Raguraji. The reason why he's my favorite is because he's just so cool. I know that's not the the best reason, but when I was a kid and I evolved my Mudkip into eventually into a Swampert, I was like, wow, this guy is so cool, and he knows Surf and Earthquake, and he can beat up everyone. He's so cool. He's so cool. I also really like Breloom. I think Breloom is nice. I also like the really cute Pokemon. Gardevoir is really cute. Mawile is pretty cute. Lilligant is all pretty cute. I used to run like a really cute Pokemon theme where it was just cute Pokemon, and I wouldn't be very good. I remember I played Flayon in Pokemon once, and he absolutely like mollywopped me, and I didn't take down a single Pokemon, and it's haunted me ever since. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, cute Pokemon. Cute Pokemon. I love cute Pokemon. The cuter the Pokemon, the more I like them. I think that's for sure. My favorite evolution, Leafeon. I think Leafeon's adorable. I love the colors for Leafeon. I also really like Espeon a lot too. Glaceon's nice too. I like the little hood that Glaceon has. So he's the Gary to your Ash? Yeah, but I feel like I'm Gary. No. Alright. Next question. Let's see. We're at B5. Oh, this one's a long one. IPO, thank you for doing this Q&A, Zatsu. I'm so excited about going for my first con in a few weeks, and I have some con-related questions for you. Would you go undercover to cons that have either you or your friends in the panel? No, I'm too scared to do that. No, I play things kind of safe. I don't think I'd ever go undercover. But if I ever did go undercover, I think the best way is to cosplay myself. Nobody would guess. Nobody would guess. And if somebody said, "Are you Doppio?" and I'd be like, "Yeah," and they'd be like, "I guess." I don't have to lie. I think that'd be really funny. But yeah, actually, I'm not somebody who goes to cons very often. I went to Comic-Con like once, but when I went to Comic-Con, the thing that I found the most fun was like, my dad would take a picture. My dad was with me, and he would go up to everybody and take pictures with them. But I'm not nearly as extroverted as my dad. Instead, what I did was I used that time to just go to like the artist alleys, and I would just like buy art. I didn't really do much at the cons. But yeah, I never really felt the want or desire to kind of like go undercover to a con. I'm a little bit scared too. If I ever do go to a con, I'd just be like really quiet. I probably wouldn't even dress up unless I probably wouldn't even dress up. I'd probably just like wear a mask, be like super low key. What kind of outfits would you wear to the con? Yeah. Pretty low key. I go really low key. Since you have a very distinctive voice, would you change your voice immediately if somebody randomly comes to you and say that you sound like Doppio? I would. Oh my god, if somebody did that, I would just run. I would just run. Oh my god, if something ever happened like that, I would just like run. I have no idea. I don't have a contingency plan for that. I've never thought about that. I'm not about that. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. What kind of merch could be you or other franchises would you likely buy from the artist alley? Oh, definitely Uma Musume. Anything that I'm like really into, I'd just buy. The first time I ever went to Comic-Con I had this huge love, I guess, for Vocaloid. And so I bought pretty much every Miku related thing that I could find. Like I bought a Hatsune Miku Dakimakura, I bought a Hatsune Miku mouse pad, you know, kind of mouse pad. I bought a Miku, like a keychain. I bought Kaon, they weren't Nendroids, but like they were like small figures. I remember I even bought like this one, like Hokago Tea Time, like rhythm game. Yeah. Do I still have the Daki? No, not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Back then, when I bought them, I must have been like, I don't know, like 14 something. It was like a super long time ago. Does she hang out with your Dolce Daki? No. I mean, what? No, I don't have any Dakis. I didn't bring any Dakimakura with me to Japan. I don't have any Dakimakuras. Who told you that? Thank you for spending the time to read this and hope to see more of you at con meet and greets. I love doing meet and greets. If I'm in the TV doing meet and greets, that's my favorite part. I'm gonna stick to that. In fact, if there's ever a con, I'm gonna ask sidekicks to take pictures and enjoy themselves and show them to me later. Let's see. If you were a... what happened to my... maybe if I... Okay, there. And then... scrolling down. Okay. Let's see. I'm Biel-chan. I kept thinking about bicycle the past month. It might be the word from Japanese TV series, Juichi. Juichi nin mo iru. The series was written by my favorite scriptwriter Kankuro Kudo, but it isn't a major news, so I'm not confident in this answer. If no, please tell us the answer. No. That's not it. I saw other people mention this. Nobody got it. Nobody got it. I got added on Twitter. Nobody got it yet. Have you ever watched other his series? Kizarazu Cat's Eye, Tiger and Dragon. Oh. No, I haven't watched it. Ikebukuro Westgate Park, and more. These are famous in Japan. July. Thank you so much for your message, July. But no, we got it wrong. Sorry. This series sounds cool though. Maybe I can check it out eventually. But no, bicycle is a reference to a... Okay, I'll give you a hint. It is a self-cover of a song. It's the lyrics to a self-cover of a song. Yeah. Pio Pio, is it from Cycling Song by Shonen Knife? Nope. 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 I'll give you another hint. The song has absolutely nothing to do with bicycles. Like, it has nothing to do with bicycles. Nothing at all to do with bicycles. So, yeah. No, nobody's got it yet. And I'm not gonna tell you. Keep being haunted by my big brain. Hi BL, I hope you're having a great day. Do you have any favorite Vocaloid producers? If so, which ones? If not, then what's your biggest source of inspiration? Oh! Yes. I definitely have a huge love for Vocaloid producers. I'm not really good at remembering their names though. I really love the one who does choo-dee-dee choo-dee-dee da 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 choo-dee-dee choo-dee-dee da da da. Really love that Vocaloid producer. Nekobolo. I forgot what Nekobolo's new name is. I think Sasunomali. Sasunomali is probably my favorite. Sasunomali is my favorite. Sasunomali is the one who does I think it's like Goodbye April Doppel. They do a lot of like really sad songs that have like a happy beat to them. Oh, Kurage P, yeah, Kurage P, yeah. So Sasunomali. What's the one? See, it's the one that's like, they do apple.com, and they also do the nombres sobre you. Pinocchio P. Yeah, Pinocchio P. And Teddy Lloyd, of course. Yeah, Pinocchio P and Sasunomali are my two favorites. Yeah, Sasunomali and Pinocchio P are my favorites. Yeah. Noblesse oblige you. I love you. Ba 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 da na 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 ba ba ba. Chocolates. Ba da ba 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 da. Man, I love that song so much. So it's like impossible to sing though, but love it. And Pinocchio P is really good. I don't know how they do their songs. They have so much imagination. Let's see. Hi Dopey! What types of scenes do you find the easiest or hardest to write? Funny scenes are the easiest ones to me. I love humor. I love funny, wild, crazy scenes and romance scenes. The hardest ones to write are edgy scenes. If it's like edgelord, kind of like angsty, sad ones, I'm not good at writing those. I'm not good at writing those. Those ones are tough. For me, those are tough. I'm not really good at writing like angst. I'm not good at writing, the shadow of my heart. I loved her, but because she left me, I feel less cool. I don't know. I feel like if I ever wrote that kind of character, I'd just start laughing at them. I just point and laugh. My heart! I loved her! I'd be like, your heart. Love is merely mad. Yeah, it just becomes funny. I don't know. Angst, to me, angst is like funny. I feel less cool. With her in my life, I felt cool. But without her in my life, I feel less cool. Which makes me a fool. Love is merely madness. Yeah, angst is just bullyable. It's so funny. Sorry. One time I had this cousin. I mean, I have a cousin, right? And this cousin, I think we must have been like 12. He's like a year older than me, so I must have been 12. He must have been 13. He called me on the phone. He said, Doppio, I wanted to talk to this girl and invite her to the school prom, but when I talked to her, she said that she just like, she said that if I had asked her earlier, she would have said yes, but she said yes to someone else who asked her just now. If only I asked her like 10 minutes earlier. Then he started crying. I was like, started laughing. Got mad. He got so mad. So mad. I laugh. Oh man. Man, I just thought it was really funny. And he was like, Doppio, you don't understand it. I liked her a lot. And I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, okay. He was like crying, and he was like, I'm never gonna find somebody like her. And I'm like, and then he was like, you don't get it, Doppio, you don't get it. And he sent me like, and then he like, I think he told me to look up like the song. He was like, I feel like this song right now. And I was like, and I was like, yeah, I was like, oh, that's, don't worry, that's fine. You're okay. It was funny. Oh man. I think, now that I think about it, I think the song that he sent me was like a song from what was it? It's not Panic, it's like, what if I wanted to break? Oh, come break me down. What's that song called? 30 Seconds to Mars something. Anyway, he was like, I feel like this. And it was like, now I remember I heard the lyrics, and this was my first time hearing the song too. And I heard, what if I wanted to break? I was like, I started laughing. It's like, what do you want to break? Oh man. Oh man. Maidenless, calling me maidenless. Well, I'll have you know that today I got 2 Hot Springs events for Uma Musume. So who's maidenless now, huh? Yeah, I grinded out 2 different Hot Spring events today in Uma Musume. Who's maidenless now? Yeah. Me. With who? Special week. Yeah. Special week and Brass Wonder. Mm-hmm. I think you can call me something of a ladies' man. No. Yeah. You know your 2D waifus aren't real, right? Oh yeah? Then why do I have these feelings in my chest, huh? Sorry, it's too funny. Yeah, I can't take these seriously. I might be evil, but you know, I don't hide away from it. I might be an evil guy, but I might be an evil guy who has a pitch black heart where I laugh at angsty things, but that's who I am, and it's just funny. Sorry. Yeah. I can't even pretend to be emo. I can't even pretend to be emo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't be emo. I can't be Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm too Sonic. I'm too Sonic. Whew. Hi Pio-chan, I always look forward to your streams. I love how I can never predict what you're going to say or do next. My English isn't great yet, but I study every day because I want to understand what you say and the nuance behind it. Oh, thank you! I'm glad to be your goal. Also have to get a TOEIC score of 800 for work. I don't know what that is, but I really hope that you go for it. I often study through song lyrics too. So could you share some of your favorite songs? The ones that have made it into your playlist Hall of Fame. You know, it's kind of funny because I said all that stuff about emo stuff, but I really like some emo songs. Like I think one of my favorite ones is from Blink-182. It's called I Miss You. Hello there, the angel from my nightmare, the shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want. Yeah. I actually know a lot of people who learned English through song lyrics. What's a good... I'm trying to feel like, what's a good one? I really like, you know what would be... You know what? It's like a really good one to like... A band to really get English from... I think... what was that band called again? What was their band called? Man, it's slipping. ABBA. Yeah, ABBA. Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17. ABBA. Mamma Mia, here I go again. Why? Yeah, I think ABBA. I like listening to a lot of ABBA songs. ABBA is emo? No, ABBA is not emo, but ABBA. I feel like I could learn a lot from listening to ABBA songs. They're so quirky. They're so quirky. Alright, what's next? But yeah, I'm cheering for you. Please keep going with your studies. What kind of weather do you like? Oh, if I have to go outside, sunny. If I can stay indoors, rainy. I love it when it rains. I love the feeling of like laying down and just like hearing the pitter patter of like raindrops on the window, like tick tick tick. And I feel like that's when I become the most productive. If I hear raindrops, I feel it's really productive. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the house clean, or I'm gonna do a lot of work today. I'm gonna do a lot of writing today, or I'm gonna do so and so. I love it when it rains so much. I love the cozy rain. I used to like go to sleep listening to rain sounds, but particularly the rain sounds from the car. Like if you're in a car, and you listen to rain, it feels nice. When I was really young, my parents would drive a lot to work. And you know, because I was like a kid, they wouldn't want to let me be by myself in the house. And so they would take me in the car, and I remember sometimes there would be like these like really long trips to work. Like it would take like hours to go to work. I remember just like the sound of rain, and how when I heard the sound of rain in the car, it kind of like soothed me. I don't know. It feels like it almost like grounds me to the world a little bit, right? It's like, oh, I remember in like school, they taught us about like the rain system, how water is always like in a cycle. Like rain falls down from the sky into the earth, and people drink it, and then they pee it out and goes to the ocean. Where it evaporates and becomes rain again. Anyway, and it made me feel like the whole universe was together. like everything is like together, one with the universe. It's all flowing. I don't know, it always comforted me a little bit. I like the sound of rain. It's always comforting. Maybe in different ways, but it's always comforting. Yeah. Is there actually a story behind the reason why you got the Neko Arc boxers, or is that like simply a whim because it seemed funny? Let me tell you one thing about Doppio Dropscythe. I will always do something simply on a whim because it seemed funny. Everything I do is on a whim because it seemed really funny. Literally everything I do is on a whim because it seemed funny. Like I can't think of a single thing that I've ever done not on a whim. We all have a little peanuts. So legit, we all have a little peanuts. Sorry. He's a whimsical man. Yeah, I am a whimsical man, yeah. Sorry. Did you become a VTuber on a whim because it seemed funny? Honestly, yeah. Why did I become a VTuber in the first place? Not, well... Yeah, I guess. I guess a lot of it was on a whim. I mean, it's not funny. It's not necessarily super funny to become like an anime boy, but I guess it is kind of funny. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if they have more. I should check it out. I should check out like more Neko Arc boxers. See if there are any more. Let's see. We have let's see, what's this one say? What would you do if you were ever stretched and chewed on like gum? Like gum? Well, if you ever stretched and chewed me like gum, I hope that you would dispose of me in a proper manner by putting me in the burnable garbage. Kasumi, thank you for 22 months! Thank you, Kasumi. I also hope that you don't put me under the table or put me on the bottom of a shoe. And I very much hope that you don't swallow me. Yeah, make sure that you dispose of me perfectly. Yeah. I don't know. Stretched and chewed on like gum. Man. I don't know, die? Probably. Yeah, I'd die. Next question. I'd be dead. Hi, Mr. Doppio Dropscythe. Question. What's your favorite ultimate game you've ever played ever? Amnesia. Since you're, of course, the expert on such matters, yep, and then, what kind of anime have you been watching recently? Any recommendations? I've been watching, what's that one that I've been watching? I've been watching, hold on, let me go check Crunchyroll really quick. What's my latest one that I've watched? Let's see. Checking Crunchyroll, let's see. My list history. I've been watching... What the heck? This is old. This is... Oh, I've been watching Dan Dan Dan. I've been watching Takopi's Original Sin. That one was really good. It's finished. Takopi's Original Sin is really good. It's definitely not for everyone. You have to be in a certain mental state to be able to watch that one, but Takopi's Original Sin was really good. Clevities, I've been watching. Shield Hero, I've been watching. Oh, The Two Perfect Saint was really good. I feel like that one is like underrated. That one is about like this girl who is abused by her family to the point where, well, she's a saint, so she's like the protector of like the city, but she's abused by her family and her fiance, and she's sold off to another kingdom. But in the new kingdom, she's having like this great time because now she's living with people who actually like her and respect her. That's all well and good, but she has a sister, and her sister, who was kind of like raised like out of love, now has to take her place. And the sister really loved her, her older sister, who was originally the saint. And she goes on this huge adventure to have like this revenge plot. It's really good. It's actually really, really, really nice. It's really good. Two Perfect, what's it called? The Two Perfect Saint, tossed aside by my fiance. It's really long, but yeah, it's really good. Really, really, really nice. I like that one a lot. What else have I been watching? I've been watching. Oh, I've been catching up on ReZero. ReZero. I'm now starting the latest season of ReZero, but ReZero is nice. Secrets of the Silent Witch is like perfect. Secrets of the Silent Witch is perfect. I love that anime so much. It's about this girl who is like secretly like a genius witch. And she goes undercover in like this school where she has to protect like the prince and stuff, but like things happen and it's really good. That one's really nice. The art is really beautiful. I've been watching Osamatsu-san. I've been watching Gachakuta. That's this one where it's like a shonen about this guy who gets tossed out of society and has to survive in this world of trash. I've been watching let's see, Apothecary Diaries. I've been watching Ameku MD. That one was really good too. Yeah. And I've also been watching Breaking Bad. Anyway, let's see. Do you have any plans cooking in the background? Maybe perhaps getting a teensy tiny bit of crumb good, sir? No. Sorry. There are a lot of questions, like, there were a lot of questions asking me for like project updates and stuff, and I'm not good with those, you know. Like I said about me, who's like on a whim. Like I start things, I work on things, and then I move like onto like the next one. And sometimes I'm working on something, and I'm like, okay, so this one's gonna take so and so and so to do, and I'm gonna have to find the perfect time to do it. There's always a lot of things cooking on in the background, and sometimes it gets overwhelming. So I don't want to get your hopes up and say, oh, so and so's coming soon, because things happen and sometimes it has to get pushed back. Like, for example, the eel outfit, I was able to show the silhouette, but the thing that I want to do for it isn't ready yet. But yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be ready for it, but it would have been readier. It would have been ready sooner if I hadn't had to do the 3D or move to Japan. And those things weren't really, you know, planned to be so much, I guess. But, you know, all I'm gonna say is that there's always things I'm working on, and please hold on for some cool stuff. Other than that, simpler question, what's your favorite color? Magenta. Do you usually have a kind of fashion or style that you like to wear? Well, while I'm outside, or while I'm doing stuff professionally, I like to wear... Especially in the winter, I really like to wear scarves. But when I'm at home and I'm not streaming, I'm usually walking around shirtless. Because I like to look in the mirror and say, I earned that. That's it. Did you ever start wearing socks? Like, when I have to wear socks, I'll wear socks. But other than that, I'll not wear socks. What's your favorite meal to cook? I really like cooking burgers, actually. Burgers have been like my new thing. We've heard about Doppio nuggets, but got any other favorites? Yeah, I really like burgers. I've been really into making burgers. Like, I started really getting into the idea of making like the perfect burger. Let's see. Okay, I think that's all the questions I can think of. Bye, Mr. Doppio Dropscythe. Big love, kaboom. Ismail Chen says, are Doppio nuggets also magenta chicken nuggets? No, they're just, it's just chicken breast, with chicken breast, then you put it into like a bowl of vinegar and seasoning, after like they're cut up, right? And then you dip them into like egg and milk. And then you like coat them in panko and flour, and then you fry them. It's literally it, but it tastes really good. Tastes really good. Brilliant, actually. Let's see next. Let's see. I'll do like a couple more questions and then call it a day. Considering your recent... Oh, what the heck? Okay. Considering your recent retweets, what do you think of fan art of you drawn in rather scandalous outfits for no reason in particular? I love them. I love them. Draw me any way you want me. Draw me with whoever you want. Draw me. I'll always love watching you draw me. Draw any of the P.O.verse characters. Draw me. Draw any of the things that I've ever done. Draw the voice packs. Draw me wearing whatever you want. There are tags for them. You know, if it's NSFW, you can put in the NSFW tag. If it's regular art, you can put in the regular art tag. If you don't want to tag it, it's fine. Add me so I can see it. I'm just kidding. I love every single kind of art. Draw. It gives me so much inspiration. It drives me whenever I'm feeling really sad and hopeless. I love seeing art. Please always draw. Yeah. Scandalous outfits or whatever, I love watching it. I love seeing it. Please do draw me. You can put me into whatever you want. I love watching every single bit of it. You have to know how much I love artists, how much I respect artists, how much I think artists really are the backbone of like the community. It's wonderful. Keep drawing me. Hi PO, how are you? I was wondering, which one is your favorite toe? Thank you for answering. My pinky toe. I feel like my pinky toe can do a lot. I have like a lot of control over my pinky toe. I love my pinky toe. It's a good toe. That's a good toe. Thanks for asking. What's a food dish you wish you were able to eat despite all your allergies and with no repercussion? Apple pie, man. It's apple pie. It's apple pie. When I was a kid, I used to love eating apple pie. But when I got older and became allergic to apples, I couldn't have it anymore. I really wish I can go back to the past and eat apple pie again. I miss it. I miss it a lot. Man. What should I do with Pio Pape? No, a long time ago, I used to have this thing where I wanted everybody to like step on their Pio Pape with like stilettos and take pictures of it because I thought it was really cool. You can still do that if you want to. You can do anything with your Pio Pape. You bought it. You can do whatever. But now I think what makes me the happiest is whenever you go outside and you take your Pape with you and you like go to these beautiful places and say, hey, I brought Doppio here. And the reason why is because I kind of realized that there are places that I'll never get to go to. There are libraries that I'll never get to go to. There are places that I'll never ever be able to get to go to. Especially because like time and place always changes, right? Like I like for example, if I went to Paris, right? If I went to Paris like now, you know, I wouldn't be able to make it to Paris in the winter of that moment in time. But you might be able to. And if you can like bring your Pape there and take a picture of it, then I'll feel a little bit that I was able to go with you on that adventure. And I think that that's the most beautiful thing that I can think of to do with your Pio Pape. But don't let him get too cocky. Don't let him get too confident. Remind him that you can step on him every now and then. But yeah. What should you do? Whatever you want. But if you ask me, enjoy life with your Pio Pape. Hi Pio, hope you're doing well. I wanted to ask if you could give your younger self advice, what would you say? Also, we miss you, glad to see you again. Thank you for missing me. Advice. It's good advice for my younger self. Invest in Bitcoin. I might have been like 5 years old or whatever when Bitcoin came out, but like I'll tell myself, hey, buy Bitcoin. You might not know what it is, but beg and scream for your mom to beg and scream for your mom to buy Bitcoin. Say, I don't want Mario 64, mom. I want to buy Bitcoin. No. What's a good thing to tell myself? Don't worry so much about school. Don't worry so much about school. Like, let's see. I guess maybe just in general, don't worry so much. And explore the things you're interested in more. Yeah. At some point when I was a kid, I was really pushed, both by my parents and by myself, to be the best in studies and stuff. And it would get to the point where like if I saw like a classmate score higher than me, I would get jealous and I would feel really bad about it. And then, but the hell, man, it's kind of lame. I should be happy that my classmate scored high. Why would I feel? It makes no sense to me. Like, feel so I would tell myself it makes no sense for you to like feel so jealous of like other people's accomplishments and stuff. You should cheer for them. You should like celebrate them. And if you really want it, then go for it. But you know, like for example, like when I was a kid, I wasn't so interested in math, right? But I would also feel kind of bad whenever I didn't score like really high in math. But I also didn't care so much. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to go for with that. But I'm saying, like, if you really like it, go more for it. I'll probably tell myself to go into voice acting a little bit earlier. Probably tell myself to learn an instrument or learn a language. Because when I was a kid, I was more interested in that. I remember when I was a kid, I remember I would spend a lot of my free time learning Japanese. But when it got hard to practice learning Japanese and like study for math, I gave up learning how to draw. I gave up learning how to draw. I gave up learning an instrument. I gave up learning like Japanese just so that I could like study more math. And it's just to get a higher score. And I don't know if it was worth it. No, I don't know if it was worth it. I feel like could have done more if I had just like prioritized what I liked more rather than like spending all that time forcing myself like into doing things I didn't want to do. I don't know. Things like that. I think it's like that. But you know, I'm very blessed now that I can do pretty much whatever I want to do. Yeah. You're making me emo cry now. So I don't mean to make you, but I guess that's what I would. I guess that's kind of like the feeling that I would tell myself. Well, there goes my pape. I mean, there goes my whatever. I ran out of battery. Well, that's fine. We're almost done anyway. But yeah, something along those lines, just to not worry so much about the things you don't care about. Like if it's something you care about, go for it. But if you don't care about it too much, don't waste your time so much, I guess. The universe will lead you to where you gotta be. Hi PL, I know this is more of a request than a question, but could we possibly get some streams that are morning JST? I'm sure you're busy, but your times are really hard for us sidekicks to watch. PST struggles to wake up at 5 to 6 a.m. EST is usually at work 8 to 9 a.m. Not every day, but maybe 2 or 3 days we could get streams that are at night. I'm a PST sidekick and many of us are really sad. We know we could be VOD gang, but being there live is such a better experience. I get your struggle. Trust me, I really do get your struggle, and whenever I make a schedule and I see that a lot of you have to wake up in the morning, it makes me sad. Because I know that there's a lot of you who will feel left out, and it's not like I make these schedules without like knowing that I'm excluding a lot of you. I can't even promise to say that I can do this. I have classes to go to, and I have like other things that I'm working on, and it's hard to like figure out like the rhythm with everything, especially when I've just moved. But those are just excuses, you know. I want to be able to stream at different times. I will say, believe in me for a little while longer, and I'll see what I can do. But know that I do understand, and I will try, but it's not easy. I hope that's okay for now. Willow Huckleberry, thank you for 5 gifts. But you get me, right? Yeah. No, I don't wanna. I don't want you to feel like you're putting pressure on me either, because I do want to be able to like stream for everybody, but you know, it's not easy, and I have to realize that it's not easy either. But it's definitely something that I want. Yeah. Guess that makes sense, right? Yeah. Thank you. I see a lot of your messages right now. Thank you very much for understanding. But trust me when I do say that I want to be able to stream for everybody, and yeah. I know it's not easy. But yeah. Hopefully when I get to when I'm able to like figure things out a little bit more, I'll be able to. But yeah. 1 week at a time. Anyway, let's see what's next. Doppio in an apple bombing competition. Who would win? Doppio, Doom, Dolce, or Pocopia? We'd all die because we're all allergic to apples. Next. Hi Dopey. Congrats on your 3D, yay! I can't forget your outer side solo. It was so cool and cute, truly amazing. The whole thing felt really Pocopio to me. Was it from Pocopio's perspective, and was that choreography really all original? Yes! Pocopio's perspective, well, not every part, but yes, it was definitely meant to be part Pocopio's perspective. And was the choreography really all original? Yes. I just did things on a whim. Anyway, it's been stuck in my head ever since. Thank you for such a wonderful performance. Daitensai Doppio Dropscythe, thank you so much for liking that. I'll try to upload it again. As its own separate video. Yeah, I'll do that soon. Probably one of my priorities for like the work stream tomorrow. I'll like work on these kinds of things. I'll like get all the videos and like make rooms for them or whatever. Weeping Serpent, thank you for 10 gifts. Thank you so much, Weeping Serpent. But I'm really glad you guys like Outer Science. I think Outer Science might be one of my favorite cover songs that I've ever done, because it's a solo, all by myself. It's hard. I'm kind of more used to like being like backup, being like or like complimenting somebody else's voice. But yeah, Outer Science I did all by myself, and yeah, I'm happy that I was able to do it. IPO, your voice packs are always extremely creative and well written. I'm curious if you have a specific routine when it comes to writing voice packs. Do you start writing immediately when the prompt is given, or do you brainstorm for a few days first? Are there specific references you go to for ideas or inspiration, such as music, anime, manga, etc.? Or do the ideas come naturally just from reading the prompt? Thank you for all you do. Oh, this is the best part. So whenever there's like a prompt, well, I do the worst thing, and I wait until like the very last day. And every single time I submit a script, it's always after I ask my manager, can I have like more days to work on it? And even then, I'll submit it at the last second. I think the time crunch and how there's like a deadline looming makes everything go nice, you know? It's kind of like, wow, I have a time limit and I don't know what to do. Well, I better come up with something. There's like a phrase that's kind of like, a cornered rat is the most dangerous, and I think that's true. So, you know, whenever I'm like, oh, there's only a day left to do the voice pack? Alright, perfect time for me to work. Speaking of which, there's a voice pack due really soon, and I might have to write about it tomorrow. but that's like when like wild ideas come to life, and I start having to like think about everything like a puzzle, and I'm like, oh, how do I fit this to this? How do I fit this to this? It's fun. I like living on the edge. But for specific references I go to for ideas for inspiration, nah, not at all. Not at all. I think that whenever I get inspired, I just get inspired. But I can't control it. There's nothing that I can do to control it. I wish there was. Maybe it'd be easier on me. Hi, Pio. Good day, good night, good morning. Ahem. Sorry I got distracted. 3D debut was really great and I still watch it from time to time. Last time I did the mystery of the bicycle reference wouldn't let me go to sleep. So I put my detective hat on and did some research. What I found was the song Cycling is Fun. Oh, I think you asked this question in chat too. Nope, completely wrong. Anyway, thank you for answering. Please say hi to Daddy Daddy Door, Pokopia, Doji-sama, and Saito-san for me. I miss them. Also, please Yoshi Yoshi Doom, treat Pokopio to something delicious and give a proper room to Doji-sama and a day off to Saito-san and give yourself a pat on the back too. Thank you for everything. Always a proud sidekick, Ksenia. Aw, thank you for your kind words, Ksenia. For real. Yeah, I do feel pretty proud of myself, you know? But yeah, thank you. And thank you for loving the Doppio verse too. You unfortunately got the bicycle thing wrong, but you know. Can't always be right. Will you be roommates with other Ian Livers when you move to Japan? No. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I can't share a space with anybody else but myself, I guess. Oh, and the Poco and the Pio-verse, I guess. But nah. Nah. Nah, not for me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I could like sleep over, whatever, or like have people sleep over. I could deal with that, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to live with somebody else. I don't want to live with somebody else. Too much for me. I'm gonna go quickly through the other ones that are on Marshmallow. I haven't downloaded them, but I'll just go through some of them. Have you thought about doing more ASMR drama CDs? Of course! Of course. But I always put my best foot forward on the voice packs. If you want to hear me do ASMR drama CDs, the voice packs are the best way to go about hearing the very best of what I can do. But yeah, I really I loved making drama CDs in ASMR. I guess I don't do that as much anymore. But I still have some part of me that still wishes that I did those. Hi Dopey, I went to donate blood recently. Did you ever do that? No, but I should. I remember one time like there was like this class that I did, and they said that I would get extra credits if I donated blood. But they said that before I donated blood, they were like, oh, but we need to know what your blood type is. What's your blood type, Doppio? And I was like, I have no idea. D. Like, D is not a blood type. And I asked my dad, Dad, what blood type are you? My dad says A1. I said, Dad, that's steak sauce. He laughed. This is 100% a true story. I asked my dad what his blood type was, and he said A1. Like the steak sauce. Dopey Dad's got jokes. No, it wasn't even a joke. He thought it was A1. I said, no, this is steak sauce. What is A1? A1 is a type of steak sauce. It's like a brand of steak sauce. A1 is this type of blood? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was a steak sauce because when I asked him this, we were at an IHOP. Anyway. What countries have you been to before? I'm gonna refrain from talking about this one until I can find a really funny answer. Let's see. ぴよちゃんの得意な料理はありますか? I'm actually really good at making sandwiches. Sandwiches, burgers, Italian food. Yeah, I'm good at making those. Pasta. Really good at pasta. Yeah. Let's see. ピオちゃん、ピオちゃん、ピオちゃん、こんばんは。日本で、半年に行きたいところはありますか？いつもありがとう。大好きだよ。This one says, is there anywhere in Japan would you like to visit? Is there anywhere in Japan that I would like to visit? The last time I went to Japan, I really wanted to see Fujisan with my mom. But, I did not see Fujisan. It was, like, cloudy that day. Could not see Fujisan. I want to be able to go there. I also want to go to Fuji-Q. Fuji-Q sounds really cool. I want to go there. I also want to go to, like, a really nice aquarium. I hear that there's, like, a really cool aquarium in Osaka. I want to go there. What's my favorite sandwich? I make a really good burger. Let's see. What's your secret to being so energetic? Your voice always cheers me up even when I'm feeling down. Thank you so much for that. I don't know. My secret, I guess, is the sidekicks. And that's probably like a really corny answer. Like, you're like, wow. Yeah. Like, wow, Doppio. Awesome. You're just saying that. But it's true. I really love watching your reactions to things. I really love, like, talking to you guys and, like, listening to you guys and just, like, you know, immersing myself in, like, the conversation that we're having. So I guess that's what gets me energetic. Like, I'll be honest, like, the past couple of weeks where I've been, like, moving and, like, figuring things out, the longer you're away from streaming, the harder it is to come back to streaming, I guess. But it always feels nice whenever I'm able to just, like, hang out with you guys, talk a bit. Definitely hanging out with my friends and, like, playing with them also helps a lot too. Like, being able to play Street Fighter with Sunny really cheered me up too. Yeah. Let's see. This one's about Dolce-sama. Scrolling down. Let's see. A friend I met again after a long time became a fan of Pio-chan. Oh, really? Thank you for always making that friend happy. Aww. That's awesome. Thank you. Hi, Oshi. I heard that some people develop tolerance to some of their allergy. Has that ever happened to you? What would you like to eat again the most? Also, will you be uncomfortable if I made a list of your allergens? Yeah, sidekicks, you look awfully cute today. Aw, that's cute. I don't mind, but I don't really remember all of my allergies either. All I just say is fruits, nuts, and seafood. I call it a day after that. If I think about the other allergies that I have, like, I remember, like, the last time I had an allergy test, my doctor says I was allergic to wheat. Wheat! Like, for bread and pasta. Wheat? I'm allergic to wheat? Nah, forget that. Sesame seeds? I don't like, nah, sesame seeds is everywhere. Soy? I'm allergic to soy? Forget that. So I've been actually avoiding a lot of my allergies. Like, I literally said, nah, I'm good. I have too many allergies. I'm not gonna accept those ones. And I eat it anyway. And if I die, whatever. I'm not getting rid of those things. It's probably not good advice. You should not take that advice. You should not do what I do. But that's what I do. And that is what I did. I mean, but I think that there's like a little bit of that thing that this questioner asked. Where if you expose yourself, kind of good. You kind of get more, you're kind of, like, you develop, like, resistances to it. So I can properly say that I've had soy, I've had sesame seeds, I've had wheat, even recently, and I've had no reaction. Please cherish your life more. Of course I cherish my life. That's why I do whatever I want. I'm kidding. Thank you for your concern. Out of all the OCs you created, who's your favorite? Me. Let's see. What do you value or take pride in the most about our community? How weird you guys are. You guys are so weird and goofy. It's the best. But I guess one of the things I take the most pride about is just how friendly you guys are, and how much you guys love, like, the community, how much you guys love each other, how much you guys celebrate each other. I think that's what I like the most about you guys. It's like, it feels like you guys are all... What's the word? It's like you all need each other. I don't know. It feels like that. Ksenia says, speaking of friends, my IRL friend who don't really watch much VTubers really like Daijobu Mr. Blue Sky. I'm glad! Tell your friend to watch it 2 more times. You have a favorite go-to karaoke song? Onagai Sniper is my new go-to karaoke song. I think I sing that song really good. If you were cursed to lose your height but gain a superhuman ability in return, what would that be? To stretch myself as much as I want, like Luffy. Do you ever spy on sidekicks on Twitter to see what they're like? No, I just go on Twitter and if I scroll and I see somebody saying again that Doppio is Jamaican, I'm like, okay. Cool, I guess. I just get recommended the craziest things on Sidekick Twitter. Like sometimes I'm just scrolling and I see something like, oh, Doppio once again is I miss Oshi so much. He must be married to Doom right now, and I'm like, sure, why not? That's oomph. Yeah, I know. Oomph is it's funny because I don't follow a lot of sidekicks on Twitter, but like it'll just appear and I'm like, oh, great. Have I seen my white boy smile? No, I have not. What does that even mean? What does a white boy smile? I have no idea. The algorithm brings it to you? Nice. Let's see. Hi, thank you for setting up your Q&A, Zatsu. I have some questions about your voice. When did you realize that your voice is charming and handsome? When did that happen, actually? When I started copying, when I started like listening to anime and just started to like copy what they said. Oh, actually, you know what? It was when I was actually listening to Akira Ishida's voice acting once, and I thought to myself, oh, maybe I can try sounding like that because I wanted to learn Japanese, and I was like, oh, maybe if I sound like that and try to copy like that, maybe I'll learn a little bit more. And I realized, oh, it doesn't sound so dissimilar. I thought, maybe we can actually do some voice acting. If you were to do any voice acting for a game, which character would you want to try voice acting the most? I want to do a villain. I want to do a villain character. Thank you for always giving us smiles and comfort. Thank you very much. Let's see. Hi Pio, I'm a new sidekick and I want to ask you if you'll do more karaoke streams in the future. Definitely. Definitely. Some sidekicks probably know this because they've been around for a while. But in the beginning of my career here, I sucked at singing. I wasn't very good. I think I've gotten better. And I want to show off how good I've gotten. But yeah. Who was the first VTuber that has inspired you to become one yourself? Kuzuna I mean, that's a really like old school answer. Kuzuna I and Inugami Korne. Yeah. Very, very like old school VTubers. But yeah, definitely inspired me a lot. Kuzuna I and Inugami Korne. Very OG. What's your favorite alphabet after D? D. What's another good letter? D. 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 Lowercase d. I don't know. I don't know. I miss Ai-chan. She's back. She's actually streaming again, or putting up shorts and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. How can I grow taller? Stretch. Stretching is the best way to grow taller. If you could, would you rather go to the past or the future? The future. I feel like if I went to the future, like I'd be able to like, I don't know. I could like put a bunch of my money into a bank account. Go like 1,000 years in the future, and it'd be like worth like 20 times more. I don't know. I don't know. I'm always looking forward to cooler technology. What's your opinion on Yusuke Kitagawa? He's cool, but not as cool as Joker. He's actually like the least cool character in Persona 5, which is kind of cool, because he's really cool. Well, Huckleberry says, thanks for the safe space and all the good vibes. You're always an inspiration to be my best self. Oh, and to have fun too. I'm glad, Willow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's another thing I really appreciate about the side picks. You guys are always cognizant about trying to make a safe space. It's always a really cool thing. Yeah. Let's see. If you had to pick someone other than Akira to be your favorite Persona 5 character, who would it be? Who would it be? Favorite character? I mean, I do really like Kasumi Yoshizawa. She has a really good character arc and stuff. Yeah. Probably. She's my second favorite. Let's see. Hey Dopey, have you ever fallen in love with someone? Yeah, many times. Yeah, I've fallen in love so many times. Like, today, I had 2 hot spring tickets in Uma Musume. It was the best. I finally worked so hard. No, but for serious, like, I feel like every time there's like a new gacha, I always feel like I get like a new favorite character. Like, I remember like when Genshin was out, I was like, oh my god, Hu-Tao's so amazing. And then after that, I really got into Arknights. No, I think Arknights was before, right? It's like, oh my god, Amiya from Arknights. Oh, he's so pretty. And then, let's see, and then Firefly from Honkai Star Rail. Oh, Mashu, Shielder from Fate Go. Ah, man. You're late, you love your 2D husbandos. It's a real though. Yeah. Like, it's embarrassing, but I have so many, like, pictures on my phone, my photo, of just like a bunch of fan art of all my favorite characters. When I'll tell a story. I think some sidekicks don't know the story, so I'll tell the story. When I was a kid, I went to summer school so that I like could join this like prestigious program or whatever. And in the summer school, there's like a bunch of like classmates that I would see every single day, and like, so we would get close and stuff. And one time, this guy comes to me and he's like big and he's tough. I think he's like captain of a football team. He looks like that kind of guy. And he shows me in his wallet, he shows me this girl, and she says, oh, hey, Doppio, do you think she's pretty? And I was like, yeah, she's pretty, but she's not as pretty as my girlfriend. And he was like, you have a girlfriend, Doppio? And I said, yeah. And then I took out my wallet and I showed him a picture of Konata from Lucky Star. I think I must have been like 13 years old. No, sorry, it wasn't Konata from Lucky Star. It was Mio Akiyama from K-On. Yeah. And then he looked at it, and then he did that. Wait, I thought you did that to your dad? Oh, I did that to my dad as well. But my dad's had to deal with it for longer. Miori says, thank you, Dopey, for all your hard work, and thank you for the great months. Te amo. Thank you. Thanks for the love. And he didn't burst out laughing? No, he took me completely serious, and he looked at me, and I don't think I talked to him again, actually. I think he stopped, like, talking to me after that, actually. Anyway, I kept that picture of a Kaon in my wallet for like the entirety I was in high school. I'm faithful. Until I grew up, and I was like, nah, my tastes have changed. You still have photos of anime girls in your wallet? No, unfortunately not. I have a different kind of wallet. It doesn't have pictures in it. But yeah. You lost so much aura from that single interaction? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I was really cool with it, you know? You have them on your lock screen instead? Yeah. There we go. There we go. You've never liked an IRL person ever? Probably a little bit. Probably a little bit. But not really enough to like make a move or anything like that. Really funny. Like in this me and my friends, we would kind of like do this thing where I have this friend, right? I have this friend, and we have like this shared interest in playing Harvest Moon. He's one of my best friends, right? And the way that we always play Harvest Moon and Rune Factory games is that we always like beat the game first, and then afterwards we go for like the waifu at the end. I think that's my game plan. I feel like I'm the kind of guy to just like go for all the dreams that I want to finish single player mode, and afterwards I'll figure out what to do afterwards for 2-player mode. That makes sense. I think I'm kind of stupid and weird about it, but that's how it is. That's how it is. There's a lot of things you can only do when you're in single player mode, I guess. I mean, I have thought about and really wished at some points that maybe life was more 2-player instead. But I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit more that I want to accomplish single player mode before I actually like figure out wanting to start a family, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But yeah, I think that's how I compartmentalize it. Or maybe I'm just coping. But that's just how that's just how I rock, I guess. That's just how I rock. Smart man. I guess so. Plus I also hear that at some point, if you what's the word? If you stay single for a long time, you get magic powers. I'm looking forward to getting my magic powers. Let's see, what's next? Let's see. Where's your new outfit? Someday. We collab with Flayon? Sure, of course. Let's see. Have you ever taken a rice purity test? I think a long time ago. Okay, questions about asking for a certain character, blah 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 blah. When are you planning to continue playing so-and-so someday? Let's see. What fruit is Pio-chan allergic to? Probably all of them. Doppio, I'm about to hit the gym and I was wondering if you still work out regularly. I'm sure it must be hard with your busy schedule. Not really too much. I mean, I don't go into the gym very much anymore, but I still do my pull-ups and push-ups and whatever. Like, there's always time to do them. Like, it's always like, oh, I'm doing, I don't know, I'm squatting while cooking, or I don't know, doing sit-ups while brushing my teeth. There's always time to work out. Lotusism says, my first time watching Pio-chan live in a while. Anyway, what's your favorite shoujo couple, Pio? Oh, shoujo couple. I just The first one I think about is the Oromonogatari couple. They're really good. The Oromonogatari couple. They're a really good one. Didn't Clark say he was gonna make you do a marathon? Did he say that? Wow. If we have to, then we have to. Let's see. Okay. Last question. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good one. Let's see. Trying to find a good one. It's a good final one. After this, I'm gonna start making dinner. Well, it's past midnight, so, you know. It's gonna be a really late dinner. Oh, the main question is, who was Doppio Dropscythe, huh? Who or what are you? I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. I think that's okay. Yeah. At the end, who was Doppio? I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. But all I know is that I'm not alone on this journey. And you're here too. So let's keep figuring out ourselves together. And I think that's cool. Alright, well, that's the very end of this little Zatsu stream. I hope that you learned a little bit more about me. I hope that you were, I don't know, I hope that you had fun a little bit. It's my first time back in a little while, and I had fun talking to you guys. And I think that's really all that matters. So thank you for being here, and thank you for talking with me. I had a lot of fun. So it says, 2 years in the arcade, and happy to see how far you've come. Chapter 2, Pio. How nice to meet you again, and here's 2 more amazing adventures ahead. Thank you so much, Sora! Yeah! Can't wait for even more amazing adventures. Thank you so much for being here for so long, Sora. Cielo! Sky High Cielo, thank you so much for 50 Doppio Dropscythe membership gifts to the psychics all around the world. Thank you so much, Cielo! I'll always remember that Cielo means sky. Catherine Roma says, Otspi, I'm so happy and proud of you. Gambo and everything, I'll always cheering and support all of your dreams. Thank you so much, Catherine Roma. Well, I'm living those dreams and making more come true, so thank you, and I hope that I'm able to, you know, show some of those dreams to you soon. Dale says, your first ever Q&A stream was when it clicked for me that you were my Kamiyoshi. Aww. After all this time, this one kind of feels like a full circle moment. You're even more amazing and lovely now. I'm super proud of you. So happy to see you in this new chap. Man, Sailor, you're you have some of the best words ever. I always feel like I'm getting head patted whenever I read your writing. Thank you so much, Cielo. Count Damon says, it was so much fun learning more about you. Gamba with your new beginnings, Piotan. Happy 300 months. Woo! 300? Wow. That's so many. Thank you, Kian Jimenez, for being here for 36 years. Risa with 5 gifts. Thank you so much, Risa. Thank you. Let me see. Tomorrow, let's see. What's our schedule looking like tomorrow? Tomorrow we have a work stream because I have work to catch up on. I'm gonna write a voice pack again. So we're gonna do a members work stream, and then Thursday we'll do Great Villainous Strategy of Lily, which is a Yuri ultimate game about a villainess, which is always really cool. Willy 3D on Friday. Saturday we're gonna say bye-bye to Reimu. And Sunday we're gonna be playing a horror game that's called Don't Mess with Bobear. Who's... I think it's a game about an evil beaver. So if you like beavers, you know, stay tuned for Sunday. If I have the ability to, I'll try to squeeze in some other like gorilla streams here and there. Especially games like Wagotabi and Uma Musume. You can always like think about those games. Sam Moon says, congrats on moving to Japan, Pio-chan. It's amazing that you even go to school to learn Japanese. Yokoso and ganbare. Thank you so much, Sam Moon. I wouldn't really call it school, but it's more like classes. It's more like classes. Tutoring classes? They're not too often, but you know, I guess it's kind of something to be proud of too. But yeah, I'll do my best to keep learning and learning and learning and learning. So thank you so much, Sam Moon. Cielo says, wushu, 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 wushu. Thanks for the head pats again, Cielo. Kiwi Red says, sidekicks always miss you and are cheering you on. Good luck with everything, Pio-chan. Thank you, Kiwi. Good luck with things too, but you know, we're in this together, so let's go. Lotusism says, Pio, your streams and VODs always make me so happy. I'm so proud that you're my Yoshi. You're the kindest and sweetest ever, and I had so much fun this time too. Thank you always. Let's be happy together for a long time. You got it, Lotusisms. I'm really happy to hear that. I'll be here for a very, very, very long time. So, yeah. I mean, especially now that I'm here in Japan, I'm gonna be here enjoying life with you guys for a while with this new chapter. Ploy says, love you so much and always appreciate you, Dopey. I'm glad that I have a chance to meet you and sidekicks in this life. Love you lots. Ah! It's destiny, Ploy. It's destiny. Cookjism with 20 amazing Doppio Dropscythe membership gifts. Thank you so much, Cookjism. Thank you for always cooking. Black Pearl Angel says, congrats on the new chapter of your life, Dopey. I'm so proud and happy for you. I can't wait to see what's in store. Happy almost 1 year. Happy almost 1 year, Black Pearl Angel. Cookjism says, congrats on your move to Japan. Hope you get lots of fun and opportunities there. So proud of you. Thank you. It's been a long time coming. It's been a lot of hard work, but yeah. I think now I'm gonna be able to enjoy a lot. But also really do a lot of cool things too. Can't wait to see what's next. No? Dahu says, Otsupio, thank you. Congrats on this new chapter of your life. Thank you for being my Kamiyoshi. Your words and smile always help me feel better whenever I'm going through a hard time. We'll be cheering for you always. Ah, thank you, Dao. Appreciate it, and nice profile picture. That's something I want to do actually again. I want to do another one of those drawing streams where I draw a psychic room. I think next week I'll see if I can do that. I think that would be really nice. Sidekick, it's like an old stream thing that I used to do, and I think new sidekicks would really like it. It's like this idea that I had where I made a room for sidekicks by making by drawing all the furniture using a gacha machine. It was really cool. Tenkotachi says, congrats on your move. So proud to see you thrive over the years. Thank you so much, Tenkotachi. Thank you for all of your support and all of your amazing art, Tenkotachi. We need a new room? Yeah, now that we've moved to Japan, we're gonna have to have a new room. We're gonna have to have a new room. Joe says, so happy for your big move. Excited for you to start your next big adventure. Sending you all the good vibes. Thank you so much, Joe. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Joe. No, seriously, thank you so much. We always need good vibes. No, don't listen to anybody who tells you otherwise. You always need good vibes. And with that, I guess I have to say goodbye for now, but I'll see you tomorrow. Because I can't eat Loon Loon. Instead, I have to go and make dinner. So, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna do some work. And then the day after, we'll play a game. But, yeah. Oh, something that I wanted to mention as well, about going forward. I was thinking about it. I have been seriously thinking about this, especially since I have gotten a bunch of messages about, and I've seen this on Twitter too, about you know, wanting to have multiple time slots. I'm thinking about having like a stream schedule where I stream twice a day, but like maybe it would be like just an hour in the morning, then an hour at night, something like that. I don't exactly know how to like prepare for these kinds of streams yet because they would be pretty short, right? But I think that might be something good. I want to be able to stream a lot. So I'm definitely considering that. But I think that that's kind of the goal. To be able to get comfortable enough to be able to stream like early in the morning and then later at night too. That's my goal. And I don't know when I'll be able to reach this goal. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know like when I'll be able to like do all the things that I need to do before getting really comfortable, but that's kind of where I want to go. Rudity says, "You're the biggest inspiration, PL. Watching enter your new chapter, so amazing and exciting. So proud and so happy for you. Will cheer on my forever Kamiyoshi always. Thank you, Rudity. Appreciate you so much." Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Anyway. Oh my god, it's getting kinda late. I have to go now. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you again soon, okay? Bye. Oh, Mahoto Kim says, congrats on moving to Japan. Congrats on moving to Japan. I'm so happy for you. Hope you'll enjoy new life and chapter. Thank you, Mahoto Kim. Yeah, let's enjoy this new chapter together. For real, it's a together thing. We're going to raid into. Let's see. Madeline's playing a game. Enna's playing a game. Bear's playing a game. Vox is playing a game. Rayma's playing a game. Let's go raid into Bear. Let's see. This guy is making out with his vacuum cleaner. Well, that's his thing. He says he's kissing his vacuum cleaner. All right. Anyway, bye.